Got maybe a couple hundred people in the protest, guys. Maybe 250. If you guys just tuning in, we're live in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where downtown protests continue here in Minnesota despite the weather. You know, it doesn't matter how cold it gets, you Minnesotans are out here protesting. Been out here nonstop. I personally took the last couple days off just because I needed it. I haven't taken many days off during all this, so the people are still outside. They're out there tonight. We have a severe weather in terms of the cold, but Minnesotans are still out.
Thank you, everyone.
Strike, strike, strike!
Strike, strike, strike!
It is our duty, it is our right.
It is our duty, it is our right.
Strike, strike, strike!
Strike, strike, strike!
It is our duty, it is our right.
It is our duty, it is our right.
Strike, strike, strike!
Strike, strike, strike!
It is our duty, it is our right.
It is our duty, it is our right.
Renee good!
Renee good! Renee good! ¡Viva la migra!
No
No peace! No peace!
justice!
No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No peace! No justice! No peace! Ice out! Now! Ice out! Now! Ice out! Now! La migra! La migra! La migra! La migra!
It is our duty, it is our right.
It is our duty, it is our right.
Strike, strike, strike.
Strike, strike, strike.
It is our duty, it is our right.
It is our duty, it is our right. Strike, strike, strike. It is our duty, it is our right. Strike, strike, strike. It is our duty, it is our right.
Strike, strike, strike.
Strike, strike, strike.
It is our duty, it is our right. If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice, they don't get no peace. All right, we're by the hotel. We're gonna say no justice, no sleep. No justice, no sleep. Ice off our streets. No justice, no peace. sleep, sleep. No sleep. No sleep. No sleep. No sleep. Fuck ICE. Fuck ICE. Fuck ICE. Fuck ICE. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Fuck ICE. Get out. No justice, no sleep. ICE off our streets. No justice, no sleep. ICE off our streets. Justice for. Justice for. I said justice for. Justice for. Justice for. No justice, no peace. ICE off our streets. No justice, no peace. ICE off our streets. When I say what do we want, we say general strike. What do we want?
General strike!
What do we want?
General strike!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
General strike!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
General strike!
When do we want it?
Now!
When I say what do we want, we say ICE out. What do we want?
ICE out!
What do we want?
ICE out!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
ICE out!
When do we want it?
Now!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
if we don't get it,
Shut it down!
all right, clearly my voice is going, so I'm going to talk real quick before I lose it. Because we're out here. All right, if you're in the march, look to your left. Look at Canopy by Hilton. ICE has been here. What do we say about that? Can I get a hey ICE? Get out. Hey ICE. Get out. Hey ICE. Get out. All right, I want to call your attention to some actions that PSL Twin Cities, some other organizations like Sunrise Twin Cities, let's give a shout out for them. Twin Cities DSA. We've been working together to get ICE out of here. They've been staying in downtown Minneapolis in places like the Canopy by Hilton. Yeah, that's right. What do we not? We don't tolerate it when you house ICE. We don't want them here. We want them to get out. Get out. Get out. That's right. No ICE in our hotels. No ICE is welcome. And it's working. It's working. Do you want proof that it's working? Because it is. All right. I'll tell you a little story. I used to work, I'll say. I currently work somewhere else, but I used to work in the Town Square building in St. Paul. The Town Square building in St. Paul has a little DoubleTree Inn right next to it. And the Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe owns that DoubleTree Inn. Over the weekend, they got kicked out because we said no. All the ICE agents got a letter that said, you are no longer welcome here. ICE is no longer welcome in any of these hotels, and people know that. We want everybody to know, you are not welcome here, ICE. Get out. Hey, ICE. Get out. Hey, ICE. Get out. Hey, ICE. Get out. Hey, ICE. Get out.
So we're going to start marching again. So if you guys are just joining, we're live in downtown Minneapolis.
All right, let's give it up for ourselves.
You got protest and now march. We're outside of the Canopy building where ICE agents are reportedly staying. There was a noise demonstration.
Hilton, you need to know, ICE is not welcome.
About a
All
week
right,
ago.
everybody, we're going to keep marching, so stay tuned. Follow the person in front of you. We're going to stop in about a block past the Canopy Inn, okay? How's that sound? No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace.
ICE off our streets.
ICE off our streets.
Up with liberation.
Up with liberation.
Down down with deportation. Down with deportation. Up with liberation. Down with deportation. Up with liberation. Down with deportation. Up with liberation. Down with deportation. When I say what do we want, we say justice. What do we want? Justice. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? If we don't get it, if we don't get it, if we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. What do we want? Justice. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down.
El pueblo vive, vive. El pueblo vive, vive. La lucha sigue, sigue. La lucha sigue, sigue. El pueblo vive, vive. El pueblo vive, vive. La lucha sigue, sigue. La lucha sigue, sigue. El pueblo vive. El pueblo vive. La lucha sigue. La lucha sigue. El pueblo vive, vive. El pueblo
So protesters are filling the park. To my right.
With liberation. Down, down with deportation. Up with liberation. Down, down with deportation.
So the police are using my stream? Probably.
With liberation.
They were in 2020. I'd only imagine they are now,
Down with deportation.
too. Duh. Is this your first day on the internet?
No.
Though I bet you I got the Trump administration watching, probably. So I think it's crazy. People are coming for me, like as if something's gonna happen to me. Like, brother. Got everybody tuned in over here. I was having people sending me pictures of office buildings here, and they had my stream up, and like the whole freaking office was watching. Are you joking? No, it's a secret YouTube stream, and you found it. You've hacked the mainframe, and you have found our secret stream. Congratulations. Nobody else can see this. Dang it, we've been infiltrated. Heck.
Excuse me.
Dang it.
What do we want? What do we want?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want? What do we want?
Now.
If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
we don't get it.
Shut it down.
We don't get it.
Shut it down.
We don't get it.
Shut it down.
When I say what do we want, we say justice. What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
When do we want it? Now. If we don't get it, I said if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
All right, I'm going to introduce our next speaker, who's a teacher. Our next speaker's name is Hava. Let's give it up.
Hello there. Well, my name is Hava Osman, obviously. I'm a teacher at Hennepin Schools. I'm a teacher at Hennepin Schools. K-8. So I'm here to talk because my people, your people, everybody's people are being attacked for no reason. The orange creature, as I call him, our president has decided that Minnesotans are criminal. Well, guess what? He's the criminal. He's the biggest criminal ever. And I urge my Somali community to come out and protest, get their voices heard. We need to stand up to that bully, that thug, and that child molester.
Fuck Trump!
And I'm telling him right now, we are not going to stop until this is over. What do we want?
Ice out!
What do we want?
Ice out!
When do we want it?
Now!
When do we want?
Ice out!
When do we want it?
Now!
My students cannot come to school, cannot come and get an education because they're afraid their parents are going to be taken.
Shame!
I have to literally explain to my 5th graders, 6th graders, 4th graders why their friends can't come to school. I don't know what to tell them. My heart breaks every day to see 1 or 2 students not coming to school. This is the land of opportunity, and right now, it's only for one person, the orange creature.
Fuck you!
As Minnesotans, we need to fight. Fight, fight, fight!
Fight! Fight! Fight!
Strike, strike, strike.
Strike! Strike! Strike!
It is our duty. It is our right.
It is our duty! It is our right!
Strike, strike, strike.
Strike! Strike! Strike!
It is our duty. It is our right.
It is our duty! It is our right!
Strike, strike, strike.
Strike! Strike! Strike!
It is our duty. It is our right.
It is our duty! It is our right!
Strike, strike, strike.
Strike, strike, strike!
It is our duty. It is our right.
It is our duty. It is our right.
Okay, I'm going to hand it off to Helen to close us out. Thank you so much, y'all.
Hi, everyone. Thanks again so much for being out here in the cold today. We're all here because we understand the only way to get what we deserve and what we need is to take away our labor as the working class and to demand that ICE leave our state. Yes, so we're calling for a statewide shutdown on January 23rd. But we need help getting the word out. So we have volunteer outreach happening every day, different shifts at University Baptist Church leading up to the 23rd. Are you going to make it out there? We also have nightly organizing meetings at Baptist Church, University Baptist Church at 6 p.m. every day. Are you going to be there? All right, let's make the statewide shutdown on the 23rd big. Let's make it huge. Let's make it known that we demand ICE out.
ICE out!
This is where our march ends tonight, folks, but a big shout out to the marshals tonight for keeping us safe. And we'll see you all on the 23rd, 2 p.m. at Commons Park. Thanks, everyone. ICE out!
ICE out! Fuck Trump!
Hey, everybody. Well, this has been a protest coverage again here in Minneapolis. It doesn't stop. There's always an ongoing protest at the Whipple building. Things have changed up there. I've heard in the last couple days with they got barriers up there, and the sheriffs are out there now permanently, I think. So, protests continue regardless. I know other protests are taking place around the country as well. The tracking ice raids and whatnot still happening. I just had some stuff to get done today, and then I got my surgery tomorrow. But as you guys can see, people are leaving, they're going home. We're in a beautiful park here in Minneapolis, near the Viking Stadium. We've had the No Kings 2 was held here. I had like no signal. I will with the live view now, but if you guys remember back to summertime, we had the second No Kings here in the park, and then it just kind of filled up the entire downtown. Likely going to happen again. Likely going to be a thing again. And we'll be out here for it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. True Americans support our laws. Well, then why is Trump president? That doesn't make any sense. It's crazy. So, everybody check in quick. I'll say hi to you guys because I wasn't live the last couple days, but you know, it is what it is. I needed some rest, and then I got my surgery. It's a pretty intensive surgery tomorrow. I don't have cancer, but it's something I have to have removed from me so that way I don't get cancer. So that's what's going on. And it's going to probably put me out for a couple days. I'm hoping not any more than that. But like walking, and I won't be able to run from flashbangs and tear gas for a long time, for like at least a couple weeks. So I can't go to the stuff I'm better at covering, unfortunately. You know. But I don't know. I can go to the chill stuff. But you guys already know I'm like, you know, where there's danger, I'll send me to that one. Okay, send me to that protest. But I can't be dodging less than lethal munitions for these girls. Thank you. No less than lethal munitions for me. So I gotta take it easy for a couple weeks before going near federal agents again, because that's what they like to do. And I can't afford to mess up surgery recovery, and then I'll have a bigger problem. So, but yeah, I got that right away at 8 in the morning. I got to go to the U of M here downtown, and then and then I'll be out, and I'll be back. I think I'll be all done by like 4 o'clock. So I'll check in. I'll make a couple posts tomorrow, before and after the procedure, so that way I can say what's up and get ready to do it. Not looking forward to it though.
Yeah,
Definitely not. Definitely not. Start engaging with local congressmen. Maybe, I don't know. Do I have to? They're not the Congress people and the politicians should be out here. Like going to them. What the hell is that? They should be out in the protest. Like there was a local leader that spoke there at the end, but they need to be out here in the protest. Like if there's a politician that just comes out of fucking nowhere again, I'm not gonna be excited about that. I'm just being honest. Like I'm gonna be like, oh. And then this person, were they out at the protests? Were they speaking about what's going on? That's like my candidate. If I'm gonna vote for a candidate, they better be speaking about everything that's happened here. And if they're gonna play games with it or try to like, we need to come together after all of this and like pretend none of that happened, and then do nothing and no accountability. I'm not with that. I don't care if they have I don't care if they're Democrat or what. I will not be supporting that person at all. None. So we'll see what happens with that. But I don't care to talk to politicians right now. Why would we? Now it's a legal battle. You had the Department of Justice, I think DHS both gave lawsuits to Walz and Frey. So it's a legal battle now. But they're not doing anything for people right now. People are on their own. People are having to set up their own mutual aid and everything here. I mean, there's nothing. The local police is getting arrested too, or like the Brooklyn Park chief came out today with a whole bunch of other chiefs from around like the metro area, and they were like, yeah, like they're profiling us too. Like we have off-duty law enforcement officers that are getting profiled because they're black and brown, and they have to show their IDs and they're cops. So it's like, there's nobody's protecting. The cops aren't protecting us. Besides, obviously, the ones that are staying out of it, and like they're doing what they can. But I mean, they're not saving anybody from the ICE agents. They're not stopping Operation Metro Surge. They're not trying to do anything other than like, I don't know, be like a moderator basically. Like they're like Discord mods, but somehow have less power. And then they come out and protect the feds sometimes, which sucks to watch, but. I mean, they're in a cucked position. It just is what it is. Our law enforcement's cucked right now. We have more federal agents than law enforcement by a long shot, and they're also feeling it too. Like their officers are being detained and treated just the same as us. More so, obviously, with the regular people and the immigrants than the police are. But just to show you, everybody's felt this out here. Okay, and it sucks. It really does. And it might feel like just because you're not in Minneapolis or you're not in the Twin Cities, like, it's just happening in the cities. It's not. It's happening everywhere. It's in St. Cloud, it's in Rochester, it's in the Iron Range, it's in all of the metro, it's in the whole metro, not just the cities, but it's in like the entire like suburbs of. I was in my hometown of Oakdale, Minnesota, like last week. That tripped me out. We were just off Hadley and Gershwin Avenue, which is like a couple blocks away from where I grew up. And it was a part of my bus route going to school, and like I'm over there, and it's just like, what the fuck, dude? It's crazy work. Nobody here in the Twin Cities like supports what's going on, and the ones that do don't go outside, or like don't have other friends. The ones that are actually like have friends that are connected to community here in Minnesota that actually give a damn about other people, they're all speaking out against this, left, right, and center. It's literally just like grifting clowns and bootlickers that are like, oh yeah, ICE is so cool, ICE is based. Like they're dumb. They're stupid, okay? The ones that have friends here, the ones that actually care, which is more Minnesotans than not, okay? Minnesota is not a state built to like, even though we have political differences, like we've been able to navigate that. It's been a lot harder lately because of how much world news is here in Minnesota now in the last 6 years. But I mean, in general though, like people that have different opinions here don't like, it just is what it is. Like we go watch the Vikings together or something or whatever, but we don't, it's not like we're not a coastal state, right? There's no coastal elites here in Minnesota. So it's not like people are trying their hardest to fucking go hard for a political party here because there's no money in that in Minnesota anyways. So it's not like you're having political grifters like all over the place here and like dividing everybody. It doesn't happen. Okay, so but it does now in the last since Operation Metro Surge, and you got a few of them out here, and they were just in Cedar Riverside yesterday causing issues, et cetera, et cetera. So it's not the Minnesotans, it's people that are outside of here that come here and cause issues and divide us or try to, and I'm hoping that Minnesotans reject that. And if you're not rejecting that, and if you're playing into the pro-ICE narratives and you're like, I don't believe it, I don't believe what's going on out there, DHS is telling me on Twitter what's going on, you're a clown. Actual clown. Okay, and you should tune in to Status Coup, you could tune into me, you could watch the influencers that are out here. You got Jolly Good Ginger, you got Offshore Wagons out here, you got a bunch of independent, all the media, every media is out here. If you think of one, they're here, freezing with us. So you can see what's happening, right? If you live here, if you live in Minnesota, you can see what's happening, and it's whether or not you want to be ignorant or not, because it's comfortable. Like, the ICE raids are happening, they're not bothering me. They're not bothering me, so I don't give a shit. I'm not an immigrant. They're detaining American citizens, too. Like, say, for example, you're just like, I want to go see what's happening. And, like, you're in the wrong place. They will fucking pull you out of your car. They will leave your car where it's at, and then you get brutalized. And then you get to show your ID to them after they beat the fuck out of you, and then detain you into their vehicle. And, like, that's what's going on out here. They're also going door to door. Okay, they're going door to door, violating the Fourth Amendment without a warrant. They're picking black and brown people up off the street that I've been live for and filmed. Like, it's on stream. And besides that, other journalists have been with me showing it. So it's whether or not people will accept truth for what it is, or they're going to try to stay comfortable because the Trump administration's lying to them. And, like, the lies are easier. They're better to deal with, because who wants to face the fact that you got a federal government picking up black and brown people up off the street, wherever they're at, no due process whatsoever, and then putting them in a detainment center, or sending them to CCOT, which is the 60 Minutes just finally put out their report after fighting stupid Barry Weiss on that. So it's whether or not people are going to, like, see it for what it is and then be able to tell the truth, okay? And a lot of people are, and a lot of Minnesotans are, even ones that might disagree with me. They're at least tuning in, and they've seen what's gone on. And, like, it's supposed to, like, when I was raised, a tyrannical federal government was always kind of, like, in the propaganda and of, like, stuff I'd watch of, like, oh man, they got a militia, and, like, if the big government ever comes, and, like, that's why the Second Amendment and then the First Amendment and then all these amendments, and then I'm watching X, and all of these MAGA cocksucks are absolutely disavowing. Like, even there was a Minnesotan yesterday in his neighborhood with a rifle and standing out protecting his neighborhood, and you had these MAGA dumb fucks be like, arrest him now, arrest that man, how dare he. Like, are you joking right now? Are you joking? The Second Amendment sexuals are like, you can't have a weapon because it might trigger our ICE agents and they might murder another one of you again. Oh, you can't Second Amendment now because ICE might get scared and kill another person. Just shut the I just can't stand it. Hypocritical losers, dude. MAGA at this point. It's crazy to watch what I'm seeing on there. But, like, and then the journalism they used to claim to hate about, like, crisis acting and, you know, being a victim, being a professional victim, lying about what's going on in the media. They love that too. That's who they call journalists, right? The ones that are out here causing issues in communities, that's who they claim are journalists. And, like, they need to be respected as such. Absolutely the fuck not, they don't. No, they don't. They have their freedom of speech. They have their freedom to do their performance art in peace. Nobody should attack them for doing their performance art or their crisis acting, okay? That's what it is. It's just like, if you're just like, you know, when you're at Vegas and then you got, like, some dude doing a magic show for you, that's basically what, like, you got these right-wing losers coming and doing. Like, they're coming to Minneapolis and they're doing some performance art. It just sucks that the performance art they're doing is like, oh, the Insurrection Act now, and send the military, and then, like, the president loves this. He watches this performance art and then makes decisions on it. So that sucks. But that's another thing that MAGA claim to hate. There's a bunch of liars, a bunch of anti-American fools, actually, because they're eventually going to stand against everything that they claim to like or claim to support. And because Donald Trump's going to force them to. It's a political cult. There's nothing redeemable about it. I also disavow any potential war with Greenland? Are you actually joking right now? Are you actually joking? Look, the thing, I'm getting prepared out here in Minnesota during this weather so I can go stand with the people of Greenland maybe and do a stream there. Stand with those protests. Are you actually out of your mind? He's going to have the worst approval rating ever. And these MAGA dick sucks are going to keep supporting him. And it's just going to be like, there's going to be like what happened to Jake Lang in Minneapolis. And like when he came here and had such a, like nobody, like he had 4 people with him, that's MAGA. Okay, they're loud on X. They're loud on social media, but they really ain't got nobody with them for real. Okay, they ain't got really there's no motion really in MAGA. There's no motion in the right wing at all right now. They're just loud on X because they have the owner of the platform supports them and they can grift all the fuck they want. But in reality though, you saw what happened in Minneapolis. And that's gonna like be the same thing probably in the future. After all this plays out for the rest of who's going to hold on to MAGA to the very end. You're idiots. America ain't with that, actually. The American people are not with the MAGA as a whole. I'm having so many messages of people that are like falling off of MAGA now, and that sucks, and I'm giving them time. And they're hitting me with questions. I really wish they would have hit me with these questions last year, before the election, before they voted for him a third time, or some dumb fuck shit. But if you voted for him a third time, you need to not speak for like a long time, and then you have a lot of research to do, and you got a lot of catching up to do, because if you voted for Trump last year, there's so many things that you need to like undo about your thinking, about your belief system, your media literacy, what you watch for media, who you watch for political analysis. You need to change everything, and if you're not willing to do that, you're gonna like end up supporting some dumb fuck again like Trump. And you're just gonna keep getting dicked around by these charlatans like Trump, and he's gonna sell you all this shit, and then you're gonna be like, well, all politicians are bad because Trump was so bad and he didn't do what I wanted, so therefore all politicians suck. Well, it's true. Politicians are bad, especially when it comes to getting things done fast. But like, you need to, like, I don't know. It was written on the wall. Like Donald Trump, the Republican Party had the right wing so cooked to where they could like just deny facts, and like that's how it works now. It's like something can be factual, and then because like everyone calls it out and is like, yo, that's a thing, MAGA just has to go, no, it's not, and then the rest of MAGA will go, oh, true, yeah, that's fake. Oh yeah, that shit's fake. All the libs care about it or whatever, like their perceived libs or whatever. The left. Now, if you notice that the party is just the left now. That's what they say. Like, your party, the left. What the fuck does that even mean? But it's gonna they're gonna continue. Like, there was such a time to open your brain to what's going on, and that time is now kind of past. Like, I mean, it's gonna suck. I'm not gonna lie. This is the beginning. This is still the start of what's coming with this administration. Boy, wait till I'm telling you, it's like they're already kind of overlapping with detaining American citizens, and you're seeing it. But it's gonna happen in mass eventually. Okay, it's gonna switch from immigrants to mass deportations to mass incarcerations of those that are speaking out against Trump. They're going to start calling, this is what's going to happen. I'm just being serious. Because I've done the time to read. MAGA lives in a different world, but the world that they deny is what's actually happening out here. So it's going to turn into anybody that's speaking against Trump, anybody that's dissenting against Trump. They'll start, well, first Antifa kind of failed out. They're like, yeah, never mind. They're probably going to switch just to calling everybody a communist if you speak against Trump. And then you already have calls from top MAGA influencers about bringing McCarthyism back. You already had a bill enter the Congress that incentivizes telling on each other if you have communist beliefs, or basically we're reliving McCarthyism in the Red Scare again. That's going to happen, and they're going to be out just like. And they already did a test run. They already did a test run on this with Charlie Kirk. When people were making Charlie Kirk memes, they already established the network and the ability to get people fired for their memes. and what they thought about Charlie Kirk. What do you think's going to happen when they're just going to take that and be like, okay, you're speaking against Trump? You're speaking against, are you an anti-American? What kind of American are you? Are you a communist because you don't like Trump? Trump is America. And that's where MAGA and the Republican Party are going. Or that's where they're at, actually. So, I mean, I'm not trying to doom you guys. Because there's still, like, you got the midterms and maybe they got, like, the midterms and stuff. But we are in the find out period. We are in the find out period of MAGA 2.0. And people truly don't know how fucked it's gonna get. It's gonna get real bad. Real bad. This is nothing. This is truly nothing compared to what's coming with this administration, okay? And yeah, they're likely gonna invade Greenland, and then there's gonna be a lot of condemnations and all this shit. But I don't really want to hear it though, because man, I still remember like trying to speak about MAGA to all my people that were when I was covering geopolitics, and they didn't want to hear it. A lot of Europeans didn't want to hear about MAGA. They were like, if you speak the truth about MAGA, you're just gonna turn MAGA away from supporting Ukraine. The 5 people that were. You can't speak the truth about MAGA, and you got to be both sides. You got to be unbiased. Reagan era Republicans care about. And where we're going now. But I wish I could say it's gonna get better. It's not, okay? And I'm just being honest with you guys. Okay, doesn't mean like we won't. We're in this together. All right. I got lots of other content to chill out. You're gonna be needing breaks. I take rest breaks when I can. But I really wish I could tell you guys like everything's gonna be okay, because I don't know. Number one, it could be. Who knows? Maybe it could be. It could all work out. Maybe higher power will kick in. I don't know. Doesn't seem so. But it's just I'm just being realistic. Like these federal raids are like, this is the biggest operation in the history of the United States. He's threatening. He's about to send 2 active duty units here. while also getting ready to invade a European ally. And he wanted to do all this too when he was running. And we had, oh my God, I don't even want to get back into it again. Just the amount of people. Like, that's why I'm like kind of done with politics, to be honest. Like, I don't think I'm going to influence politics anymore. I'll tell you guys how I think, but two people are fucking stupid and I can't deal with them. Especially political people and people that follow geopolitics. I can't deal with them because they're going to force me to both sides shit and be like, you can't say that because it's going to make the people upset. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I'll tell you how it is. I'll tell you how it is. And that might lose me subscribers at some point because if I'm covering something, it's going to hurt people's feelings because they don't want to hear the truth. But it is what it is. You know, it is. It is what it is. And I've been growing significantly with you guys now for the past week or so. But when it comes down to being honest about what's happening on the ground, I'm going to tell you guys. And it's not good. But going into this, like everything that's happened, I want to be so clear. Everything that this administration has done so far was pre-told. They said in 2024 they were going to do all of this. All they had to do was like, CNN would pick it up or something like, hey, I heard you guys are going to be doing this. And then Trump would go, nope, fake news, actually, I don't know anything about that. No, and then MAGA would go, yeah, see, he doesn't know anything about that. Every single thing that's happened between gutting the NGOs, between the federal workforce terminations everywhere, all the DEI nonsense, and now these federal raids, and then also the invasion of Greenland, and all that's all they said they were going to do all this. They said they were going to. He campaigned on it. He campaigned. So if you're like a Trump supporter too, especially, and you're like, I didn't know he was going to do all this, you're lying. You're a liar. Or you are just that you literally like took your brain and threw it out and we're like, nope, don't need this. I'm gonna go vote for Trump. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to think. I don't want to hear. But everything that we are experiencing from this administration at a federal level has been pre-told, and they ran on all of this. Mass deportations was something they ran on. So if you're surprised, you're an idiot, and then you need to go do push-ups or something. Go outside and fix yourself. But all right, guys. Well, I don't want to end on a downer note, but it is what it is. I mean, you got the protests. That's good. People are still out standing in solidarity with Renee Good and her family here in Minneapolis, and the ongoing protests here against ICE are still continuing. I mean, you still got that. We got the freedoms that we have for now. Until Trump takes them away, which he's going to. So, but we got them for now. We got freedom of speech, right to assembly, freedom of the press. So that all still exists, and we got to use it while we got it. Okay, you got to use it while we can, and then it'll be a battle around the midterms for sure, in the midterm elections, because you already have Trump already joking, which he doesn't joke. Like you think he tells jokes, and then he doesn't, and he actually does what he says he's going to do. But he's already flirting with like, well, we don't even need elections. We're doing such a good job that why even need elections? So we'll see if we have those. We'll see if that's coming around. I don't know. But anyways, so live from the United States here under Trump America. We entered the second year of his second term. We'll see where we're at in like 3 months from now, because we're already at federal raids and an upcoming invasion of a European ally. Where do we go from here? Is it going to get better? Is it going to get worse? Find out next time. I don't know. I'll be live in a couple days, guys. I got my surgery. So again, I'll be gone for that tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon. But then I'll check in when I can. But we'll see how I feel. Okay, I'm not excited about it. And yeah. All right, live from Minneapolis, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, follow, join the Discord server, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
and making sure this never happens again.
The mayor of Miami Beach.
Congrats on number 3 lolcow of the year. What the fuck is that? There's a lolcow. I got a bronze medal. I couldn't make it the top number 1. What do I win? Ignore unless you get top spot. Okay. No, iDubbbz got number 1. iDubbbz. You place in the podium though. Good for you, dog. Oh, damn. Oh, I mean, third place is like first place in the last on the podium. You know what I mean? Account created in 2012. I can smell this guy through the screen. Yeah. It's on Kiwi Farms. I've never really participated in lolcowing in general because, you know, I have or at least had a healthy social life. And I do feel like it's mostly just like autistic people stalking other autistic people. Why do you have Kiwi Farms banned, by the way? Why do you think? It's a fucking stalker website for autist Nazis. The fuck? I think you already know why it's fucking banned on here. But I will say, because you're scared of what? The most socially maladjusted person who will most likely kill themselves in like the next year or so? No, I'm not. Scared of what? A creature that can't even fucking have a conversation with an Uber delivery driver being called a lolcow? Look at me. Now walk out of your room, go to the bathroom, and look at the mirror. Okay? Maybe take me on your phone to the bathroom and just put it right there. Okay? Put the phone right there, me looking right at you, and then stare directly at your face in the mirror. If that won't snap you out of it, I don't think anything will. I'm an engineer, bud, more successful than you ever will be. You're right, Chatter. Okay, stop. Let's continue.
I'm disgusted by it. There's no place for that in Miami Beach.
They streamed this 11 years
welcoming,
ago.
diverse city.
Mayor Minor says the problem starts.
I need. How do you have 1,000 subs? Like seriously, give me some.
I think you just because I wear underwear on my head when I stream.
I guess.
I'm gonna try to play while looking through underwear, like they're over my eyes.
I'll do that too.
I can't see my crosshair.
I'm gonna put my shirt over my head.
Here we go.
I
can't tell what team people are on.
Alright,
okay, it's gonna be slightly difficult because I have an American Eagle logo on my shirt and I can't see through that. But here, let's go. I'm doing it. I can see I have an outlined crosshair so I can see it.
I see mine now. I just killed a guy. I just killed Nick.
That's me. I'm standing still, faggot.
Just killed another guy. Just killed another guy.
I'm wearing a black shirt though. That's the thing, bro.
One left though. One left.
I can't tell what team people are on.
Leper.
I actually play better when I have underwear on my head. Oh, I got headshot.
Okay, I'm gonna get.
But that was pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. That was like probably 7 or 8 kills with underwear, like covering my.
Why'd you stop talking, Wendy? What happened? He's actually funny. We should bring him to our side. I think that one might be a little too lost, brother. This is kind of wholesome. What happened to this guy? I don't know. But he did the school shooter pivot. I think people should be more embarrassed to openly say that they're like, you know, following cyber stalking subreddits and shit like that. But what do I know? They can't talk because they're banned? No, they're not banned. They just stopped respond. Oh, wait, what? Did they delete their account? Brother, you just came in talking about how scared I am about a fucking doxing and harassment subreddit. And the moment that you got like a fraction of scrutiny, your response was to fucking end your entire existence on this platform.
8 kills with underwear, like covering.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. Account created since 2012, by the way. What happened? Did you go to the bathroom and take a look at yourself to see who was the real lol cow all along? Please, this is villain backstory shit. And we don't need any more villains in 2026. I mean, I think this. I don't think you understand. Yeah, how do you call someone a lolcow and then delete your account the first chance you get to talk to them? You're huffing the worst copium. Bro's been around for 12 fucking years. This clip is from 12 years ago. And he has cultivated a total of 129 followers in 12 years. I'm right here. Watching TF2 vids is scrutiny. I'm right here, pal. Okay, I guess he didn't delete the account. I don't know how this works. Maybe he, oh my God, did he block me or something? How is that possible? He deleted his YouTube too? Nah, someone took the username. Wait, one of you motherfuckers instantly took the username? How is that even possible? There's no way. I'm right here. Can't change username for 6 months? Yeah, I don't think you could do it right away. I think he just got scared and blocked me so I wouldn't look at his channel. Anyway. Buddy, I think you realize that you're a fucking loser, right? But I promise you, there's salvation for you yet. Check on incognito. Oh, true. You should probably stop going to those websites. Seriously, it's not good for you. It's not good for your mental health. No, it still says incognito. That channel has been closed by users, so I don't know what he did. I think he's like deactivating his account and then reactivating it or something over and over again. To basically write in the chat or something. Anyway. You have no idea what you've done? You just made 1 million Wendy's? Yeah, it is pretty bitch made to call someone a local and then immediately fold when you get like a little bit of scrutiny, when your face is out there for like a brief moment. He engineers departure from Twitch. Oh, man. Keep at it, buddy. You should get back to this. Bring some joy back into your life. You're going to make it. We are Wendy Kirk. He's Canadian? Nice. Wait, can I even see the other clips now?
I think I know that you need all the subscribers you need.
Oh, I can still see his other clips.
I need. How do you have 1,000 subs? Like seriously, give me some.
I think you just
Because I wear
like,
underwear on my
website.
head when I stream.
I guess.
Bro, 12 years ago, this was like a normal ass teenager. Actually, what the fuck happened? Like, these are clips from 12 years ago. He was like a normal ass teenager. What the fuck kind of horrible... Dude, I hope he reactivates the channel and speaks again, because I do want to examine his brain. I want to study it. No, he deleted his YouTube page as well. As soon as we looked into his account, he deleted his YouTube page. The fucking internet happened, dude. There are so many of these regular kids that get pipeline. Twitch tracker and search Wendy. He streamed very recently. No, he streamed last live 4 years ago, it says. I don't know. I feel pretty sad. Probably ostracized from normal society and gets lost in the sauce in the darker parts of the web. TF2 pipeline. Why do you dissect turds like you're going to find gold and not corn? Damn, that was poetic. That was poetic chatter. Why do I do it? Because I'm fascinated with the way that the human brain works. I'm fascinated with this shit. I spend a good deal of time on the internet. Just like Andrew does. Right? And what I'm fascinated by is like how slurs.tf tracks all the slurs he said in TF2 games, by the way. What the fuck? What I find fascinating about this is like how people go on their own journeys and how they just like go from being like Andrew here is a nice guy, right? Probably has big dreams. He wants to be like a TF2 streamer. He wants to be he wants to put on a performance. He's like putting a fucking boxer over his head while he's playing TF2. And then somewhere along the way, he just, I don't know, his dreams go unrealized. I can't believe that's a real slur ID website. What the fuck? What is this? 84 racial slurs, 15 instances of bigotry. Is that what that means? 4,000 messages? Bro is ranked at slurring on Team Fortress 2. Yes, there's a leaderboard. Wait, what percentage? No. Wait, what the fuck? What is going to happen if I click on racial? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Ain't no fucking way, bro. Andrew, you've been a mean boy. Dropping the hard R like that. In 2015, last time he dropped a hard R was January 9th, 2015. very successful engineer, ranked in the first 500 for saying slurs, racial slurs specifically, on Team Fortress 2. YouTube is still here. No, I can't look at his YouTube. His videos don't show up. He deleted it. He didn't delete his Reddit though. I guess he swapped out Team Fortress 2 for Fortnite at some point. No, it's not showing. It's not showing up. He deleted his YouTube account. Andrew, you've been a bad boy. You've been a bad boy, Andrew. He's a slur engineer like Mudahar. Andrew, you got caught on the internet saying the N-word with a hard R, Andrew. How would your coworkers, if you actually work a real job, are you making a point about how that site is bad because you're making him experience cyber stalking? I mean, first of all, I'm not even cyber stalking. Cyber stalking would be actually identifying who he is, plastering his face all over the fucking internet, and also on top of that, figuring out his place of employment and then calling his place of employment to tell his employer that he's been spending his time doing this kind of shit on the internet. That would be cyber stalking. That is what Kiwi Farms does. I don't think you should do that. I don't think anybody should do that. This, on the other hand, is information that he's volunteered about himself. Bro, he has a child. I'm sure his place of employment wouldn't give a shit 10 years ago. Are you okay? He has a child? Okay, that makes it even crazier. Let's just click out of this. Oh, God. Oh, you say he was a child. Oh. He was a child. My bad. I misread. Anyway. Yeah, this is a little bit of public shaming, which I think is healthy to do sometimes. No, his YouTube page is fucking, he deleted his YouTube page. I don't know why you guys keep fucking posting his YouTube page. Yeah, he's actively on an anti-trans, neo-Nazi, cyber-stalking subreddit that has a leaderboard for how many trans people that they've driven to suicide. Okay? That's what Kiwi Farms is. That's the reason why it's a banned term in this chat. Because I often shelter you from the dark crevices of the internet. It's just sad. He wanted to make a career playing Fortnite. He got the graphics done. Everybody thinks I'm cheating. Live stream offline. 0 views on the live stream. The brute is fair and balanced. I guess he went off cam too, because he was on camera 12 years ago. And then somewhere along the way, he decided to turn the camera off too. Sad state of affairs, my man. You could have just keep pursuing making videos. Another failed artist. He might have just blocked me on YouTube too then if I can't actually see his page, but you guys can. I'm an engineer, bud. More successful than you'll ever be was his last statements on this website. RIP. All right, let's get back to this now.
Started the moment the individuals were allowed in the venue.
I had club owners of other clubs reach out to me and say that they know they try to get in and they don't allow it. So I'd like to know how they got in. They seem to be having a great time celebrating together. DJ plays the music.
The nightclub issued a statement saying the venue and hospitality group do not condone anti-Semitism, hate speech, or prejudice of any kind. They also said, we are currently conducting an internal review to understand the circumstances surrounding how this requested song came to be played during a bottle parade, and we will take immediate action to hold the responsible parties accountable. One of the men who attended the club addressed the issue on X.
What are you saying sorry for? You literally played music that we requested.
We also reached out to Andrew Tate, another of the men who attended the club. We received no response. CBS News Miami just spoke with Evan Field, who says he was at Vendome Club the night of the controversy.
It was a little bit odd. He played the song, and it was just, people were kind of giving him weird looks, you know, and it was just a weird vibe. You know?
And elected officials want to know if management of the nightclub is aware of any songs played by the DJ, especially those requested by the public, and that should be part of the.
What kind of investigation are they conducting into this nightclub? Like, yeah, they're fucking losers, man. They're losers. They're weirdos. That's, you know, I mean, I guess I'm glad that woke is back, right? Check the next vid. Andrew Tate folded.
Investigation. We are live.
Andrew Tate responds after being dragged for Yay nightclub.
Living in a world now where only shock value seems to get anybody's attention for any significant period of time because everyone's dopamine receptors are completely fried. So all of these young influencers.
Oh my God, he's so washed, bro. Oh my God. A short clip of Andrew Tate 6 hours ago, only 1,200 views, is so fucking cooked. It's so fucking cooked. Back in the day, Andrew Tate, like an Andrew Tate interview, god damn, you would have gotten fucking tens of thousands. The top G stands for top goy. Yo, this account said, you're not even a real racist, bro. This is one of those like fucking neo-Nazi accounts that like now I think hates Nick Fuentes. Oh, that's awesome. Andrew Tate folds under zero pressure instantly. Embarrassing. That's so fire. Top G stands for top goy.
I didn't play it. I didn't ask him to play it. I didn't dance. I didn't sing. In fact, the only time you see me.
Oh, oof. Oof. What happened, bro? I thought y'all were based.
On there is me storming out of the bus saying this is ridiculous and leaving.
You just created a million Andrew Tates.
But I know why it was played. It was played because of this. It was played because it gets traction in a world where everybody is bored of everything all of the time. And that's why these young people are encouraged constantly to try and do the most shocking thing possible. You see this not just with this song, you see this on all their streams. They're running people over and doing retarded shit constantly. So I'm not here to make it.
Wow, these guys are fucking badass, dude. Sitting at a poker table, smoking cigars. How do you live in an environment that looks AI created? Like, this is giving AI slop. And it's just, I know it's in the real world. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers look like they exist in an Alec Monopoly painting. At every moment in their lives. Is the gay chess dungeon? What the fuck, man?
Myself. I'm not here to say it wasn't me. I'm not here to, blame someone else. But it is kind of ridiculous. It does feel a bit unfair that I'm standing in a nightclub. A song comes on that I did not request. A song comes on that I do.
Dog, you're a 40-year-old who recently got his ass beat very publicly, going to a nightclub with a 19-year-old and playing Heil Hitler by Kanye West. listen, I don't know what sequence of events that unfolded in your life that got you to this position that you're at now. But if I even got to the first stage of how you arrived here, I would have killed myself a long time ago. Okay. I would have spared everybody else the trouble. I would have been, it would have been over for me. I would have been like, all right, it's fine. I mean, I think there's more honor in death in this circumstance than being whatever this is. Okay. And fucking complaining. And then just fucking complaining about
I do
it.
not dance to. I do not repeat the lyrics to. I just stand there.
Oh, I wasn't even dancing. Oh, that's awesome. That's fucking dope.
Somehow the song playing to me and it all being my fault. I didn't play it. I didn't ask him to play it. I didn't dance.
He acts like he's not part of their group. Remember when Andrew Tate wanted to bring the Nazi salute back?
My heart goes out to all of you. You know,
Wait, he didn't even go full. Bro, he couldn't even do the full, like, you know, clasping of the fingers. Oh my God. You're a pussy. Elon Musk did a better Sig Heil than you, pussy.
My heart goes out to all of you. You know, I'm kind of thinking we should bring the Nazi salute back. Because the people we've been arguing with for the last 4 years have no interest in objective truth.
Okay, never mind. He hits it after. He hits it 3 times. Andrew, put them titties away, slut. Wow, you're so fucking... Bro, you're so based. You're so edgy, Andrew. You're so edgy. You're 40 years old, man.
Hail SpaceX!
Tristan looks uncomfortable.
Watch the video, Andrew, with you.
Dude, that's so funny. Everyone is... Dude, are these guys all the people that are clowning on him, are they all like fucking groypers? Is that what it is? Are the groypers canceling Andrew Tate? Are the groypers canceling Andrew Tate? After he got pressed by Patrick Bet David?
When I watched
Israel's strongest warrior who is not Israeli himself, even though I thought he was initially.
the video, Andrew, with you and them, Tristan looks extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Patrick Bet David. Oh my Lord. Stop.
And they are.
Andrew Tate says Sneeko has crybaby issues and explains why he met up with Nick Fuentes and Clavicular. Clavicular talks shit about Tate saying he fell off and can't fight for shit.
A leader, and they are like looking up to you. So it's not like
think a
you're
20-year-old
choosing to
crowd-
be like, yo, I'm in charge of you guys.
This kid shouldn't be in the club. He's 20. That's another conversation.
Yeah.
He's meeting you for the first time. You're his idol.
I understand the point you're making, and you know what? Sneeko has insulted me endless times, especially across the last 4 years. I haven't seen him in years and years and years. But maybe, maybe it's the man code in me. He's insulted me so many
Or maybe you're a 40-year-old who is so desperate to fucking hang on to a crumb of clout that you literally hung out with a bunch of younger losers to maintain your relevance. Maybe that's the reason. And not because you're a big bad guy. It's the man code in me. That's why I hung out with a bunch of people that talked a bunch of shit about me over the years, even though they're 20 years younger than me. I love when these guys always have to reframe everything as though it's like hyper masculine too. Yes, I bake. It's not gay. It's basically chemistry. Excuse me. The kitchen is basically my laboratory. I'm filled with testosterone. It's like, just say you bake, man. Who gives a fuck? Like, the fuck? It is infinitely weirder that you have made this like such a big deal. You already fucking chose to hang out with these losers. Also, Miami club owners who vowed to probe the Nick Fuentes Nazi night out revealed to have partied with the far-right revelers instead. Oh, they're cooking their asses, bro. Oh my God, they're cooking their asses. Also, this is what happens when like the peak of your anti-Israel commentary starts and ends with just talking shit about Jews and just saying Adolf Hitler was awesome. Like, yeah, no shit. People are going to be like, this is ridiculous. This is completely unacceptable. You're a fucking moron. And the same goes for like Nick Fuentes fans too, that just think that this is how you earnestly criticize Israel. Okay. Oh, everyone else is entertaining goy slop. Me, on the other hand, I'm base maxing. You are the one making it a big deal by talking about it, by the way. Who cares about this dumbass does? No one cares. Arrest him and be done with it. Wait, arrest him for what? For his actual crimes? Well, I'll have you know, chatter, the American government actually made sure that he was never going to get arrested in Romania for his actual crimes. So, unfortunately for us and for the rule of law, it is a bad day. Yeah, Barron Trump freedom. Barron Trump did a school walkout to free Andrew Tate. Oh, that's awesome. He always does this thing. He says, I'm not going to make excuses like I didn't request that song or that my opponent had more reach. I could say that, but I'm not going to do it because I'm a man. And it's like, you're doing it. Everybody knows you're doing it. Yeah, Taylor doing clavicular speak is the funniest. Clavicular was trying his hardest not to let his cortisol spike after jesters tried pressing him, so he had to calm down by rizzing a girl. Except that's not even... I just realized that's just the title of the clavicular updates clip.
You know me. It's like the white version of Canelo Joseph. But this version with a Jack Doherty.
Come on, y'all. Y'all get on, man.
What the fuck is he talking about,
Get
bro?
on, man.
Come on, yo.
Yo, stop pressing my mans, dude.
It's like the white version of Canelo Joseph.
He's too chalant.
He's right there. He's right there. Joe, he's gonna shine his flashlight at you. Calm down.
Hey, brother, I'm gonna ask you a big favor.
Please, get on.
Please just go home. Nobody wants you here.
They're too chalant, bro. Fuck these guys. Fuck these guys, bro.
Bro really let his cortisol hit him like a truck.
Yeah, I mean...
We mug them. We mug all of them.
We mug all of them. What is happening, bro? Yo, this country cannot. This country is over, okay? I'm sorry. America is fucking over. It's done. It's done. Throw it in the trash, dude. This is the next gen. This is what they're doing. Yo, is Mog Eat Mog World out there, big dog? You already know. We mog them. We mog all of them. Yo, they jesters, bro. China graduated 1.3 million engineers last year. 1.3. The number of engineers that graduated in the United States of America was 130,000. Okay? It's over. It's been over, and people don't understand how over it actually is. 1.3 million engineers graduated in China. 130,000 graduated in the United States of America. I'm willing to bet a big chunk of them were also Chinese engineers that were going to school in the United States of America. Okay? This is the Mog-off. It's so fucking funny. Oh, yeah, this is my favorite clip. Are you kidding me? Clavicular got mogged by another looks maxer and his cortisol levels went to the moon. Bro was rage baiting Clav until he completely crashed out. You can't just go around saying these things and expect things to go well for you. Why are you pressing me for no reason, bro? Clav stress Homer spiked so hard, he turned into a different person.
Are you fucking retarded? You were at the Den a couple weeks ago?
The Den?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I've never had a table in my life at the Den.
Yeah, you have, bro. We're fucking there.
Motherfucker, I've been at other people's tables. I've never had
When a true Adam comes in and mogs my favorite mogger.
a table in my
Okay, it was
life.
your fucking friend's table, then.
Listen to me. Listen to me. If you think I've ever...
Back the fuck up.
Yeah, if you think
You're the
I've
one who
ever...
pressed me. I didn't do shit.
If you think I would ever...
Why are they all wearing polo tees? Is that the new meta? Are all the moggers wearing polo tees? Is that the mog? Is that how you mog? Heated rivalry. Makes you mog harder.
Ever do some shit like that, dude? That is not a good.
I'm not doing
You
shit,
can't
bro.
walk around saying shit like that. Get it out of the way. Listen to me. You can't just go around saying things and expect things to go well for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I know you think we do live streaming, but I'm high as fuck. I don't give a shit.
What are you high off, coke?
I'm high off fucking ketamine. So
Oh,
if you
nice.
think I give a
Oh, that clip always does it for me, man. I'm high off fucking ketamine. Oh. Oh, man.
fuck about the live stream, I don't. I'm telling you.
All right.
Why are you linking Graham for Maine? Does Graham Plattner have a statement about clavicular? Because if not, I don't want to hear it. Actually, what is Clavicular's opinion on Graham Plattner? Does he think Graham Plattner is base for having a Totenkopf tattoo on his chest? Or is he jester for deleting it? Is Graham Plattner mogging people? Is Graham Plattner mogging Pills Mafia? Janet Mills? These are the questions that I have on my mind. I need to obviously dumb down the rhetoric, and many of you have been saying, like, hey, if you want to retain a younger audience and pill them on socialism, you just got to speak their language, and I'm doing it right now. Yeah, Graham Plattner is basically like a PSL4. If we're being honest, he's like a low tier normie for the most part. But honestly, because politics is jester maxing, I would go so far as to say that most politicians in general never reach above a PSL3. So he's actually above and beyond. He's a cut above. So of course my votes are going to go for Graham Plattner over Janet Mills, aka Pills Mafia. Hassan, I'm a Zoomer. I understand like only half of these words. What the fuck is jester maxing? I feel like this is not even Zoomers. This is Gen Alpha. Yeah. For the longest time, a lot of people were saying Zog, which is obviously anti-Semitic, Zionist occupied government, but actually it's Mog. It's Mogger occupied government now. Once we get a bunch of true atoms up in there, everything's going to be a lot better. There's going to be a halo effect. You actually don't even need to spend any money on Secret Service because obviously the halo effect stops people from wanting to assassinate you. It's a known fact. That's why Charlie Kirk was assassinated, because he was ugly. That is literally what he said, by the way. That is what this man right here said. Charlie Kirk was assassinated because he wasn't mogging. There's a video of it. It went viral. I watched it on this stream.
So don't fucking go around making these accusations. You know what I mean? It's not a good idea. It's not a good fucking idea. All right?
All right, what are you doing, bro? Why are you pressing me for no reason, bro?
I'm pressing you for making a retarded accusation. Are you fucking?
That's why Fidel didn't get assassinated. People's halo, not vest. I know. Fidel Castro was a mogger. Another mogging angle. They're doing red Vienna green architecture on affordable apartments. We got clavicular. Okay, stop it. Stop it. Stop it with this shit. Okay, I don't want to see that right now. I'm talking about American century of humiliation. You don't have to show me Chinese century of prosperity. Please look at this clip of clavicular putting 10-10 Riz game to pick up this Stacy. Awkward moment. Clav tried to drop some game on this girl and asked her to come back to his, but she rejected him by saying she needs pizza. Ugh.
You got some tits on you. What, am I taking you home or what? I need pizza. You gonna rap?
What the fuck? Bro. Drunkenly, as a 19-year-old, drunkenly going to the nightclub and walking up to random women and be like, should I be taking you home or what? What's the word/phrase you say instead of the R word? Forgot what it was. Troglodyte. Trog for short. You got some tits on you is dropping games these. Wait, that's what he said?
You got some tits on you.
He said you got some tits on you. Bold. Bold, brave. Straight to the point. Do you even care that you mock them all? No, I do not. I do not care. I can't believe it. That is unbelievable, dude. Oh my God. What the fuck? He's like a deeply unsocialized dog. Dude, someone like an older adult needs to, not Andrew Tate, needs to educate this person. Okay, he's still 19. He can still change. But he's not making it to his mid-20s if he keeps this shit up. God, COVID did a number on America's youth, I swear. Is this a normal thing people do now? I don't think so. You got some tits on you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Chad just don't want to waste time and money with the dating. Yeah, exactly. As in, he is never going on a date. What is this? You're giving me flashbacks to this clip?
Chatters who keep saying Gorbachev is dead. Unless Gorbachev died from having a fucking insane erection after trying to fuck Addison Rae's mom, okay? I do not care about it at this moment. We will get to it later, okay? Did he die because he wanted to fuck Addison Rae's mom and then all of a sudden the boner killed him? No? Then I don't care.
To a boxing match. And I kind of love how TikTok boxing matches have become the norm for two people to settle any sort of
He's out of the group already. They hate him. Oh my God, we're following. Bro's in a room with Andrew Tate, Nick Fuentes, Tristan Tate, Myron, etc., and is distracted by a random hoe. This is why controlling lust is important. This is why I can't even say these guys are gay. Because, like, this is something different. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even jokingly say this is gay. I haven't been able to figure out what this thing that I'm looking at actually is. They are definitely ace, though. Like, yeah, this is gay 2.0. This is something different. It's not even gay. Like, I don't know. Ranked misogyny. What is this? Look, I don't know. Look, I know this is serious stuff, but I don't know what you just said. I don't speak Spanish. It's hilarious. Wait, what?
Hi. You have any questions?
I asked if y'all got a warrant and if I could see it. He said no.
So because you're not related to this person, we don't have to show
Okay,
you
well, I'm
anything.
here to just observe. I have within my right to do
cool.
so.
But all that noise, all that stuff like that, you're impeding our investigation.
I don't know what you just said. I don't speak Spanish.
I'm not speaking Spanish.
I just heard your Spanish accent. I don't know what you said. You're speaking entirely.
Not saying anything. I'm not making a comment about what I saw. That is... God damn, dude. What is America, brother? What the fuck is going on? This is what I was talking about earlier. It's like... everything is wrong. Everything that we've learned is just upside down, okay? You got dudes with accents that are supposed to be like making America more white, which is such a weird concept in and of itself. And they're like harassing and sometimes arresting like white people. Like, I don't even know, like, what is fucking happening? I don't understand. I can't make sense of it. Like, back in the day, I feel like racism was more black and white, you know? It was more simple. American fascism in 2026 is so fucking diverse, dude. it's such a strange phenomena where it's like we have actually abolished the social construct of race. How is that possible? The people who join ICE are going to be broke with that 50K bonus, not just racist. I mean, they're definitely still pretty fucking racist. Come on, dude. Oh my God. Is fascism woke? I mean, is fascism low key is more woke than, I don't know, like a random fucking DSA meeting, actually, when you think about it. Brother, we just looked at, what's his face? We were looking at like the clavicular clips and shit. And the entire incident started because of this, like, nightclub outing where Andrew Tate decided to shit on everybody else that he was with, even though he's a fucking 40-year-old man who has destroyed his own career after having this moment in the spotlight. Got his ass beat. Now he's a 40-year-old sex trafficker hanging out with like 19-year-olds, right? And should be embarrassed by that, but instead is just like throwing them under the bus somehow. But that entire fucking group is so goddamn diverse, okay? I said this in my podcast last month, but I do think Clavicular is ascendant because he's at the nexus of a lot of reactionary online trends. He's extremely young and has a very unstable life, though, and I could just as easily see an early tragic end to his story. Yeah, no, for sure. Mr. Beast predicts Looksmaxter Clavicular will become the next big streamer.
All right, who do I think will be like the... I mean, the problem is it would make no sense to invest in Speed because Speed's already fucking huge, right? So, you can't get much bigger than that. I would need to invest in someone smaller so I can get some upside, right?
So
I
like
need
the
a good
upcoming
return.
streamers or content creators.
Let me think.
This also says a lot about what the fuck Mr. Beast is looking at. You know his ass is constantly on Twitter, bro. Like, because if you ask, like, I don't know, someone who spends most of their time on like YouTube or whatever, they would not know who the fuck Clavicular is. I know for a fact that that's the case, by the way, because I love talking about the latest and greatest of brain rot, and I bring it up around people all the fucking time, including but not limited to Clavicular, people like that, and everyone looks at me like they have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. They get offended, okay? So you have to be totally on Twitter all the fucking time to know who the fuck Clavicular is. No, I'm sorry. I'm not learning about a new guy named Clavicular. I have got to draw the line somewhere. I have learned about so many guys already, and every single one has added less to my life than the last. I am at capacity. I've been perilously close to on several occasions learning about a creature by the name of Sneeko, but my evasive maneuvers have thus far been successful. I need to hold fast on this one. This far, but no further. There's too many weird guys out there, man. It's awesome. You will learn about Clavicular and you will like it. I mean, that's kind of my attitude about it. I do actually teach people about Clavicular all the time, like adults, content creators, because this is a fascinating fucking. I feel like I'm Jane Goodall looking at these apes in the wild. Like, what the fuck is this? Yo, Nick, I'm gonna bring some girls over. Fuentes, nah, I'm good. Nick Fuentes is gay though. Like he definitely does want to. He definitely wants to fuck Clavicular. We've seen that. Which, by the way, would be probably a inappropriate age gap relationship if we're being honest. Because Clavicular is 19, and I think Nick is like now, despite looking like a tiny little man who looks like he's maybe in his 20s, even though he wears a suit all the time. He's I think like 28 or something. So he's getting up there, almost a 10-year age gap. So yeah. What is this? Instant classic. Dua Lipa is Albanian. Beating her at drinking would be like beating a Mexican at boxing, out-tricking a Brazilian at soccer, shooting at kids against Israeli. Oh, I need some Dua Lipa's luck because what do you mean she split the G on her first try? First of all, it's not that difficult to split the G. What the fuck are these people talking about? God. Yes, it is. Bitch, I split the G my first try too. Nobody's making videos about me. I tried so many times. Oh my God. Get her on the stream. Dua Lipa. I would love to get Dua Lipa on the stream. I mean, she's amazing. Really. She is perfect. You're just trying to tear down proud Albanians? Bitch, I'm a proud Albanian. What do you mean? Ra! Albania mentioned. The world is Albania. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Are you fucking... Don't make me do it again. Don't make me fucking do it again. We are all Albanians when dua is mentioned. Yes, I make a dua every day, okay? Every day I do the dua. That means prayer, chatters. Clavicular mogged Andrew Tate by doing this.
Wait, can I play a song for you?
I mean, he's a child. At least, like, his excuse is that he's literally a child and kind of dumb, right? Andrew Tate is 40. Between Albania and China, there are over 1.4 billion communists. Yeah, back in Enver Hoxha's day, but not anymore. Albanians are no longer communists. Brother, you can't be white, Chinese, Turkish, Albanian, and Mexican. Pick one. Yeah, I'm Chinese, bro. I already picked it. Which automatically makes me Albanian. Just like Enver Hoxha once famously said. Between us and Albania and China, we are 1.4 billion communists in the world, you know? It's true. Bunker communism. Albania truth nuke. This is NATO's military spending. Albania and the USA make up 66.3%. Rah! That's a truke. Yes. Oh, fuck. Being Chinese also automatically makes you Mexican. That's just factual. True. Question, ain't the kid like 19? Is he just allowed to get intoxicated live on camera like that? Bro, he does meth. Like, first of all, he's streaming on Kick. There are no rules on Kick. And, you know, maybe some rules on Twitch, but no rules on Kick whatsoever. Not only does he fucking smoke meth, he promotes the fact that he smokes meth. And not only does he do that, sometimes he'll literally inject himself with like fat burners on camera, and also does the same to his underage girlfriend who is 17 years old. Yes. So the answer is he does all of that. So getting drunk is actually probably the closest to like whatever you could consider to be legal or normal.
Oh wait, can I play a song for you?
I'm obsessed with this man. I hope he never stops posting. Stale response to Moise. What the fuck? Implies other mods do similar / worse. Wait, what?
People who are looking at me and horror or laughter or pity should ask themselves what that says about the $50 billion platform that.
What is this background, bro? He did the KFC double down. What? Oh, he's mogging. He's mogging. He's wearing a polo shirt, just like my man Clav. He's wearing a polo shirt because he's fucking mogging, dude. We learned about that. He's chud maxing. It's a totally different meta. A lot of you guys don't have the processing power to understand. He's chud maxing.
It is Reddit. Take every insult that you have against me about how I'm incompetent, about how I'm biased, egotistical, power hungry, etc., all that, and ask yourself, how does that make you feel about Reddit, knowing that I was able to control one of the top subreddits on the platform for over a year?
Bro, no one Oh my God. Oh my God. He's like trying to farm this shit, huh? Make that next video a green screen. I want to see the Reddit mod dungeon. Actual Reddit moderator moment. And then he pressed post again. We all know it's 14 terabytes. By the way, remember that other guy that was like, oh, you're a lolcat, by the way. This is exactly the type of dude that says shit like that. That's part of the reason why I wanted to look into his to the other person's background. This is him. Like the guy who, you know, ended his entire fucking YouTube account and his entire Twitch account when I started making fun of him. It's this guy. These are the guys, which kind of goes back to the point I was making with the other chatter who was like, oh, you know, sometimes I get bullied at school. Like, did you ever get bullied at school? How did you deal with it? Just understand that this is the guy that's bullying you. It is entirely up to you to take that seriously or not. Did you see Wubby talked on Discord that a new head mod after this? He did?
With borderline dictatorial powers doing who knows what that you'll never find out about. And then realize, I'm the bull in the china shop. I'm telling you these things directly. Forget about me. Think about all the other subreddits that exist.
Oh, he brought his YouTube account back.
I'm excited to show you guys the
He brought it back.
1v1 map.
I'm sad that he stopped.
Everybody watch this video right now. Report anything.
Wait, that's the streamer he's killing, right? That's not him. I assume that's the streamer he's killing. Yeah. The Reddit moderator.
Thank you for watching.
Okay, I can't watch this full 9-minute video. Let's just finish.
No idea who they are, what they're doing, and every time somebody like me gives you a peek under the curtain, society gawks at the insanity of all of it.
You are a moderator in a subreddit. Why are you chasing down brand partnerships and collaborations, buddy?
I mean, you're an influencer with a platform.
Yeah, that's the point. You're not an influencer, brother. Like, I mean, I think you're trying to be one now, but like you're like the entire point of subreddit moderation is supposed to be, and I can't believe I'm repeating this again and again and again. You like whatever insert interest group thing that you are invested in so much that you volunteer to either make a community about it or you volunteer to keep that community clean so that discourse can thrive. Okay? That's the point. That's what it is. It's not about like monetizing it. Am I crazy? Like, what the fuck? The very fact that you were kicked off your pedestal by Reddit itself and instantly lost your moderation powers implies that, yeah, your position is supposed to be like a voluntary one and that you're not very pro-labor of you, Brother, what are you talking about? This is not a labor rights situation. He has a job. And I'm going to be honest with you. If he got fucking fired from his job for making this video, I probably would be understanding of that too. Okay? If I was a company and I had hired this man and he's now all over the fucking timeline, I'd be like, dude, you got to go. What the fuck? You are bringing bad vibes to the business place already. And now on top of that, like, people are calling the company to be like, is the Reddit moderator there?
Why do you do it? You could say personal enrichment, but you don't strike me as somebody who's completely motivated by money. I could imagine you doing a brand deal or partnership, not for money, but just with a group that you think is cool for your community. Or maybe you just want to. And Reddit is a platform, like any other platform, and moderators are in charge of it. I know this is rare and nobody does this stuff. That's my entire point. Reddit as a platform is underutilized. So just like you might utilize your platform, why can't moderators? You brought up examples of conflicts of sacrosanct of a platform that it's different from any other platforms where conflicts of interest exist. I guess for Reddit moderators, we're representing other people. We don't truly own the platform, so maybe it's more important for us to be unbiased compared to other platforms, I guess. But man, if we're worried about bias, I can promise you that there are way bigger fish to fry in terms of how biased moderators are allowed to be, that I'm not sure that brand deals for community events is really the biggest danger out there. But sure, it's something to look out for.
There are no qualifications to be a Reddit mod.
You're right. There aren't any qualifications. But maybe...
Wait, his aura changed. His aura changed in response to Charlie's... Every time Charlie says something, he's like Gojo. He's basically the Gojo of Reddit. You see that? That's crazy. That's crazy. He's leveling up.
There aren't any qualifications, but maybe there should be. Maybe because there are no such qualifications, this is why we're seeing all the problems that we see. It seems
he's the Gojo being a fucking loser. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, I know his YouTube banner has Austin show on it. Bro, this guy cannot be real, man. It's so funny that this fucking account, Yeet, is literally this guy. Like, not a one-to-one. Like, it's not the same person. But this guy is basically this guy with a different skin. And he's over here dunking on him. Dog, you are literally making fun of your future right now, okay? This is you. Both of them are in Destiny's orbit. Both of them are in Destiny's community. And both of them are consistently fighting for Destiny's attention. And it's so funny that he is now clowning on this version of himself. Yeet doesn't have mod class solidarity. I agree. It's messed up. What? The Orbiters E4D.
We need to clean up our reputation, DGG. Everybody thinks that we harass people. What's something undeniably good that we can do? Well, there is this new smaller streamer named Autistic Destiny, which is the same name as you. Ha 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 ha. We could raid her and give her a bunch of views and donations. Helping smaller streamers is good, right? Oh, like Make-A-Wish, but for smaller streamers. We'll make sure to send in NFL superstar and resident DGG or Tabor Snapping to give her even more support.
I just got too much time. Tabor!
Great job, DGG. Nobody could possibly be upset over this. Big streamer Destiny harasses and hate reads mentally ill and vulnerable smaller streamer. How could DGG do such a thing?
Yeah, famously, LSF is very anti-Destiny. Brother, you are the moderator of Livestream Fails. I guess he wasn't at this point, right? Because if this is 2021, you look and talk exactly how I expected an Epstein superfan would. Please stop. This is taking years of your... This is taking years off my life. Okay, but it's giving me life. Why is this community like this, though? What do you think, man? Why? your community reflects your interests, okay? If your entire fucking organizational output is about like harassing random people on the internet and lolcowing them, okay? Then yeah, this is going to be the people that are in your community. These guys live on Reddit. Like all of them. Reddit is their whole life. Why are you punishing us? Okay, well, I'm enjoying it. So sucks to suck for everybody else. What the fuck is with his hair? I just can't, man. I don't know. To be honest, Reddit used to be Bernie Bro breeding ground until the post-2016 Clintonian lead campaign to drive a lot of the astroturfing accounts transformed Reddit. Yeah, there was a lot of Bernie Bro shit on Reddit. That's when fucking Epstein was also a Bernie Bro. And then Reddit was no longer Bernie Bro Central, but it was like NATO Atlantis is Central. And then they became all NATO Atlantis themselves.
Man, who's been doing some like crazy, cool? I don't know. I mean, I don't. I mean, if I were to like, who I think will keep getting attention, I think that Clav guy, the Luke Smack, I think he'll keep getting attention because he really leans into doing ridiculous things that gets out there.
Clavicular.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Investment number one.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Who is there anyone like doing really like?
Meet Clavicular, the new face of the American Youth Inspiration, uses meth daily for leanness. Claims anabolic steroids are safer than alcohol. Practices medicine without a license on a 16-year-old girlfriend. Promotes bone smashing. Hammering your own face to create Hunter eye microfractures. Pushes limb lengthening surgery on teenagers and causes lifelong pain to cope. Okay, but why are you posting like a sexy fucking mirror pic of him? Because he's mocking you right now. He's mocking all of us. Okay? I'm sorry. He just mocked. And now it feels like this is a step-by-step process into learning how to mog. What is this? Sneeko got the ultimate banner. Sneeko finds out from his promoter friend that he's banned virtually from all hospitality groups. You're banned from virtually every single hospitality group in the U.S. Every restaurant, every venue, nightclub for your anti-Semitic remarks and absolute racism.
You know you're banned from everything now, right? You smoked yourself. He's been in my vlogs. It's this promoter. This promoter who's been in my vlogs. He's been a friend of mine for a while. We've had back and forth.
Who is the promoter? Why is it a black square? I think I have an idea. I think I know who it is. That's his chat?
Zionist. And he just said, I'm banned from everything. Call him. Let me call him. Let's see what's going on.
The racist.
Hey, what's up? I'm streaming right now.
I can see that.
You watching?
No, I'm not.
Oh, let's go. So I'm banned from everything?
That's what I hear.
From who? Who said that?
You're banned from virtually. Oh, am I on stream? I don't want my face on stream.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, it's not who I thought it was. I thought it was Tav.
Yeah, just put your voice.
You're virtually banned from every single hospitality group in the United States.
Like what?
Tau Group, Groot Hospitality, H-Root Group, virtually every restaurant.
Damn, not H Group. You're cooked. No, don't associate me with you. This is fake. I saw a post from what's the guy? What's the guy's name? There was a post. Was it David Grubman or something? I forget his name, but he's like a OG nightlife guy, and I think he literally did post about how he was going to work to get him banned off of all the nightclubs. Yeah, I think I did. This is 100% a staged outrage farming clip. To be honest, yeah, but there is one. There was someone who I actually saw post something about it, like David something, not Dave Portnoy. Is it David Grubman? David Pacman. David Grutman. It is pretty funny that like these places are infested with like some of the fucking worst individuals you've ever seen. Like it's normally so bad. Like the regular clientele of all these fucking nightclubs are so gross that like these guys are bad, but they're not all that different, okay, from the average nightclub, you know, especially in fucking Miami. I know this from my personal experience. Anyway, what is this? Brett Cooper says Nick Fuentes and Sneeko have aura.
Everyone off, but I do have to say, like in thinking about this whole weekend, pondering it after I consumed this content for all of you guys, it seems like Sneeko and Fuentes like actually have aura. If I'm going to use that Gen Alpha, Gen Z, I don't even know what kind of term it is.
Oh my God, did they pay her? No, dude, it's clout. She thinks they have clout. That's it. That's it. That's why she said that, because she's chasing clout. She's probably falling off. I haven't heard of her in a long ass time. That's why most of these guys do everything because of that reason. The same with fucking slop tubers. Most of the commentary circuit literally only leans into like certain things about drama because they feel like it'll boost them in the fucking algorithm. Okay? Brett Cooper used to farm 1 million per video, okay? And now she's over here doing like 125,000 views. The Hotax OnlyFans models are crashing out. Meet the men who use crystal meth to lean max. Like she's trying to find her own lane. And for a lot of these people, especially when they go independent, it's very difficult. She's doing Hasanabi numbers, true. Okay, first of all, Hasanabi numbers is it swings, okay? I post like 2 to 3 clips a day now, okay? Calm down. Sometimes it fucking fails with this Gavin Newsom 70,000 view clip. But usually it's around 200 to 200K plus. Yeah, I'm doing 2 to 3 clips a day now. Your titles suck. Take it up with my editors. But yeah, she was actually doing really well on her own when she first went solo dolo. Like, look at this. 11 months ago, 3.5 million views. The Brett Cooper Show, official trailer, 3 million views. Do we care about celebrities anymore? 11 months ago was when she was peaking, like around that time. Look, 1.3 million views. 1.3 million views, 1.3 million views, 1.2 million views. 8 months, 10 months, 9 months, 7 months. 2 months ago, she got one. She got a couple big ones 2 months ago. But then the rest are all from like 8 to 10 months ago. No joke, your thumbnails and titles are ass. Okay, you need to also remember something. I have literally 1 million fan accounts. 1 million fan channels on YouTube. And I don't treat YouTube as like a primary. What is this? They wanted Clavicular's attention all night, and when they finally got it, he straight up violated them by calling them old. One day, you wake up and discover there's a whole generation who've devoted their lives to studying videos of George Michael Bluth flirting with his cousin.
Months ago, so
How's it going?
going really well.
How old are you, by the way?
What's up?
How old are you, by the way?
20. How about you guys?
Oh, wait. I'll let you guess. You get fun.
23?
Close.
Probably around the same, yeah. How old?
I'm 24.
Okay.
26.
Oh, fucking grandma over here.
Oh my god.
It's all good. Yeah, I mean, you still look young though, so who gives a shit?
Dude, what's up with Zoomers, by the way? That's like, I don't know what it is. I mean, he's rude, but like Zoomers do look a lot older than they actually are. I don't know what it is. This is painful. You're causing me pain.
Yeah? I'm trying to go.
He should be posture maxing. This is crazy. He's got gamer neck. I can't believe it. The man who vantage point maxes in his home or tiptoe maxes is out here in front of two Stacy's. Is that? I don't know. Are they considered Stacy? I don't fucking know. God damn it. I'm trying my best here. And he's not even fucking. He's got a gamer Kirk posture here. It's fucked up.
Go to the club, but I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Dates are a waste of time.
They're only
Dude, oh my God, with this music.
dinner a woman will ever go to with me is when I'm meeting other men, but like a one-on-one dinner with a girl is a mistake and a waste of fucking time and money.
3 hours of fucking garbage.
Let me tell you what a dinner with me and a woman looks like. Woman sits next to me, looks hot, the other men at the table respect that, and we talk about business, and I genuinely ignore her the whole time. I don't take bitches.
Bro, that's why I'm saying it's like, this isn't gay. This is something different. Like I don't understand. This is like unvarnished, unfiltered, pure misogyny where like you hit the maximum amount of misogyny that like you do genuinely hate women. Like it's not even like, oh, this is socially learned hatred of women where you undermine them or disrespect them on accident or because you're just careless. It's not like that. This is just like he is deliberately putting on a show to be like, I fucking hate women. I hate them so much. It makes me angry that I even have to be around women. You know, it's ascended misogyny, like you prestige misogyny and are starting back at the most primal level of misogyny. I don't think, it's objectification maxing. They truly believe it's impossible for a woman to do or say anything of value beyond just like looking physically attractive next to them. Like they're an object of sexual desire. And I guess this is why they like Trump too, because like Trump treats women this way as well, where for him, it's like women are to be conquered. They're not to be loved. They're not to be respected. They're not your partner. And I don't get it. I don't understand it at all. Not on some woke shit. You know, everybody says I'm fucking misogynistic every now and then, but like, I don't understand why you would spend your life with someone that you despise, with an entire gender that you just genuinely fucking hate so much. I don't get it. That's why I'm confused when these like fucking podcast bros will like talk about getting a girlfriend. It's like, you hate that shit. You don't want to be around a woman. You want to be around other guys. You want to do mog-offs. Do you think these guys understand that everyone is fucking looking at them like they're a bunch of clowns? Or do you think they genuinely think this is cool? I always say it's hilarious. The irony is in these dudes, they want the same women they claim are ruining the world. Yeah, I will say, like, this is something beyond gay is what I say all the time. But like at this level, what we're experiencing is definitely, this is just like regular gay, I think. Like this is just like gayer than sucking a penis, I would say. Like there's obviously a lot of sexual tension between the two, even though it's a, you know, inappropriate age gap relationship. This is gay. I don't mean that as an insult whatsoever. This is literally just the type of content men who are attracted to other men would produce and watch. Yeah, I mean, this clip is gay for sure, but it's like, it's also not like regular gay. It's beyond. Like this is a gayer clip than if he was sucking his penis, I think. The other stuff, though, sometimes when you hear like shit like this, like when people say, oh, this is gay, it's like, no, this is something different. You know what I mean? It's gay pro max. This isn't gay. This is like unrestrained and performative women hatred, kind of. Like, not even on some, like, this is the type of shit. This is, here, I'll tell it to you like this, okay? If you showed this clip to your like misogynistic uncle or something, they would be like, what the fuck's wrong with these guys? You know what I mean? This is the difference between like permissible misogyny and just like something a step beyond. And especially when it comes to misogyny, there is a lot of permission for misogyny, right? There's a lot of permission for misogyny in modern society. This goes so far beyond that. It's the racism equivalent of just like saying the N-word with a hard R, or like calling a black person you know, like an animal that stereotypically was, or historically was, associated in an effort to disparage black people. You know what I mean? It's like when someone does that, most other racists will be like, ooh, that's a bridge too far. You know what I mean? Like, that's too much. That's too much. Like, I'm a regular racist. Like, you're something different. And this is the misogyny version of that, where it is performative. It's over the top. I don't even think that they believe it. Or maybe they do. I don't know. Oh my God. Awkward moment. Virgin Nick Fuentes asked if he wanted to party with the girls at Heil Hitler night out. And then the fucking Groypers are upset. Not wanting to be a male whore isn't the worst thing, says Disciple for Life Michael Andrew. Clavicular had his little twink giggling at the club. No one has ever looked at me like this. Yeah, I mean, it's true. Nick Fuentes does have a homo-romantic association with Clavicular. I've clocked that. I've clocked that a long time ago. I've talked about it before when they first did their collab stream and Nick was looking at him like licking his lips and shit. Fuentes' statement on the night. Be me, dragged to the club for the first time with my friends. Stand there awkwardly drinking Red Bull. DJ plays my favorite song. This isn't so bad, JPEG. Start the crack a smile. Banned from Miami Beach. Disavowed by the mayor of the city on the local news. 3 employees get fired. Incident condemned by ADL. My face when. He's green texting on Telegram in his neo-Nazi Telegram group. 30, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty fucking embarrassing. How do you square this with a far-right obsession with birth rates? They simultaneously hate women, yet are desperate for traditional family values to own, impregnate, and subjugate them. I think for some, it stems from the insecurity that they will never be desirable to women, and that's what like causes them into that's what caused them to like lean into this shit. Okay, it caused them to like imagine a different organization of gender where women don't get to have a say. It's a power fantasy. It's, you know, it's the same reason why people engage in sexual assault, do rapes and stuff. I think that's probably what it is. But as far as like birth rates goes, I mean, none of these dudes are fucking, right? They're just not. It's not happening. So really ask too much to treat women like people. Sometimes I see you read my comment, decide it's not funny enough, and then move on. I have not read your comment at all. It's in your mind.
In the most technologically advanced nation in the world, we have come to embrace anti-science, which is really just another way of saying that we have embraced anti-intellectualism, which is really just another way of saying that people are proud of being stupid. And I blame social media for this, because I remember a time when stupid people used to keep to themselves and shut the up. But now, because of social media, they're reaching out to one another, coalescing.
They're organizing. The stupids are organizing. It's true.
Like, you got some stupid shit? I got some stupid shit. Let's put our stupid shit together. We can start a stupid revolution. We'll call it a stupolution.
Andrew Tate playing Kanye's Heil Hitler song in his Bugatti is going viral amidst his new interview where his fans accuse him of backtracking. Nah, chat. Did Tate stand on all 10 or did he fold? Nah, chat. Did Tate stand on all 10 or did he fold? Sponsored by Steak. Gamble responsibly. #ad. Oh, I can't even watch this shit, man. Oh, God. It's so funny that fucking people are clowning on Andrew Tate for doing the Heil Hitler shit.
All right, guys, we got...
Cocklincy, the pathetic downfall of Nick Fuentes. All right, let's see this fucking Nick Shirtley.
So normally and
response.
historically, my policy for whenever somebody is saying some factually inaccurate stuff about me online is to turn the other cheek, keep my head down, and get back to grinding. But in this case, with Mr. Nick Shirley, who is now falsely accusing me of conducting an unfairly edited interview, I think I'm going to pick option 2 and let people know what went down. Journalistic integrity is something that I kind of take a little bit seriously, and I can see a future wherein access is limited to prominent people, especially conservatives, if I don't dispel this false narrative immediately in its entirety right the heck now. So to do this right, I'll have to show you a couple of things, including text messages between him and I, and actual footage of the working Premiere sequence that I used to edit the interview so you can see what was cut and why. So let's begin with an editing lesson. So when we're dealing with a long-form interview of somebody who talks very slowly and circles back to repetitive talking points, one of the first things that we do in post-production is cutting what's called dead air, which means long pauses between words or sentences, or fixable verbal stammers that slow down the conversation and risk boring the viewer. So in this raw interview with Nick, which had a total runtime of 2 hours and 2 minutes, we had to cut nearly half an hour of dead air to make it listenable. Many people like to choose their words carefully, so I get it, but there was a couple points in the interview that even in person we had to have Nick repeat himself because the crew felt that no amount of corrective editing would possibly be able to make him sound normal.
It's been an interesting few days, past 72 hours. My video on the expose of the fraud in Minnesota is the most viewed video ever, longer than 10 minutes, other than Mr. Beast.
Can you say the fraud in Minnesota again? Because you kind of stuttered.
Yeah. Wait, are there going to be cuts in this, or just going to be one take?
Which will make it perfect. So if we ask for to say it again, it's just to make sure you say it perfectly.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, my video on the fraud in Minnesota is the most viewed video ever by a creator, longer than 10 minutes, expose style, than anybody other than the name of Mr. Beast.
So bear with me here. I'm going to show you the raw footage, and we'll see how with the magic of editing, we were able to make Nick sound actually smarter and faster than he was in person. Check this out.
How does that make you feel, like, gratification-wise as an independent journalist?
Well, I think it's the first video you've seen in a long time where a journalist actually went and created a video that created a change instantaneously. For instance, you had the HHS, Health and Human Services. They froze all funding to childcare inside of Minnesota and then they're asking for businesses to prove that they are legit businesses before they give tax dollars to these businesses that are not really businesses.
How does that make you feel, like, gratification-wise as an independent journalist?
Well, I think it's the first video you've seen in a long time where a journalist actually went and created a video that created a change instantaneously. For instance, you had the Health and Human Services. They froze all funding to childcare inside of Minnesota, and then they're asking for businesses to prove that they are legit businesses before they give tax dollars to these businesses.
Why did this fucking guy literally come out and say, you slandered my good reputation? Oh my Lord, dude. I mean, I assumed it was even dumber, but I didn't. God, he is so fucking stupid. It truly is ableist to offer him a platform where he will make a fool of himself. Like, I think it is unironically ableist to make fun of Nick Shirtley.
So in that interview, we probably did that same thing as far as trimming dead air and splicing B-roll. No joke, probably 30 times, as you can see here on the timeline. And it was never to take him out of context, but to help him get his point across. We do this for every good faith interview or 5cast we've conducted so far. From Hunter Biden, which had a raw runtime of 5 hours before being cut to 324, to Hunter Kozak, to Alex Jones, to Hamilton Morris, to Jan DeSanti, to pretty much everybody we've ever talked to.
Exactly. 100% not. Is that the and there's this conflation that people have. I mean, I think they're opening up an investigation to cocaine that was found in a cubby outside the the West Wing of the White House.
We aren't live streamers or live podcasters, and we like to package our interviews for efficiency and entertainment value. So that's just something that we do. So the other cuts in the Nick Shirley interview that weren't dead air related were conversational beats that I personally found either boring.
That one tweet was right. He's the only Mormon born with Faz. Brother, I think there's more than one Mormon born with Faz. Like, I'm gonna be honest, but yeah. Fast Baby is correct. You're not wrong about that assessment. I think
repetitive or so off topic to the point that they derailed the conversation away from its intended focus, which was fraud in Minnesota and Shirley's personal background. We cut probably 20.
Said yikes. Fast fetal alcohol syndrome.
5 minutes of unproductive, redundant banter about Portland, Mormonism, gay marriage, his new crypto coin. I heard you also made a coin of some kind.
I did not. Well, I didn't make a coin. I just joined a platform where you can monetize your content, and there actually. So yeah, it is a coin. You can then monetize your content, just similar to like how you upload on TikTok. You can upload your stuff on there. It's just based off Coinbase.
The history and ethics of welfare in America, and 6 whole, nearly identical back and forths about his 89% statistic that he falls back on unchallenged.
89% of the fraud is being committed by Somalians, and 89% of the fraud being committed inside Minnesota is by the Somalian population. 89% of the fraud.
This is such a fucking inappropriate way to game out statistics, for the record. 89% comes from a total fucking fabrication. One, it's one of the very few federal cases that the state of Minnesota has had, okay? And because there are 94 co-defendants, 94 Somali co-defendants, okay, saying, as the Republican that came out with the statistic on Fox News falsely presented, saying that like, oh, Somalis are responsible for 89% of all crimes committed since like 2020 is ridiculous. Yes, post 2020, the major COVID fraud that was prosecuted was the Amy Bach, white woman, by the way, led Feeding the Children charity scandal. And a lot of the co-defendants in that case that got charged and convicted were Somali. That's since 2020. Do you know how many federal fraud investigations have been conducted in the state since 2020? Not that many.
Happening by people who were brought into our country and then committing fraud. So 89% of the fraud happening in Minnesota is from the Somalian population.
Right, but 95% of Somali Americans in Minnesota are legal.
Yeah, 89% of Somalians are committing fraud.
Since we ended up including an extensive dialogue about that stat around the 50-minute mark of the final cut, I personally didn't feel the need to torture.
The 89% number specifically refers to a claim made in an independent journal's viral video with a Somali American woman and blah, 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 they commit In summary, while the Somali American communities have been disproportionately represented among the defendants in a few massive high-profile federal fraud cases, the total fraud, this figure relates to a specific high-profile case, but there's no official data. Yeah, I know where that came from. This is like an AI summarization. I'm explaining to you what the actual summarization is.
For all of you guys.
I don't know what this fucking AI summarization is, but the 89% number basically comes from what I just described to you. One guy on Fox News randomly says, oh, since 2020, Somalis are responsible for 89% of all the fraud that was committed in the state of Minnesota. This is not correct.
Of the fraud being committed in Minnesota.
Okay, we get it. He says it a lot.
With them in 4K when I got back from Greenland, you will see exactly what I mean. This is not a Sacha Baron Cohen style ambush edit or a Jim Jeffries Avi Yemeni situation where I primed him, by saying crazy shit to get his guard down and then Shanghai him in post-production. I was trying to help Nick Shirley, which it seems up until yesterday he really appreciated. So after the interview came out about a week ago, he texted me right after saying the backdrop of this interview is hilarious. It was filmed in his uncle's upscale game room in Farmington, Utah, in front of several taxidermied bears that were presumably killed by the Shirley family. He goes on to say, fun watching the reaction from both sides. Appreciate you coming out.
I don't think you have fun watching the reaction from both sides.
To which I replied kindly. But then the Clippers started doing the thing that they did to Hunter Biden, finding the most outrageous or dumb soundbite in the entire piece and memeing it into oblivion while missing the entire point of the dialogue, which was to try to find common ground on issues like affordability and the collapse of the mainstream media.
I mean, I fundamentally hope that everything you're saying is true, just so you know.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah,
I hope we all have the best interest in society and for our people, because
yeah.
Andrew's too charitable, dude. Look. I think he revealed what his reason for making this video was in the beginning when he said, if people consider me to be a dangerous left propagandist, then I'm not going to be able to get fucking sound bites off of people. Okay, that's the reason why he's doing this video. That's the reason why he's saying, "Oh God,
the affordability
I need to be
insane.
charitable to
People
everybody."
Can't buy houses, and if we're talking about creating change, we need to let innovation prosper inside the United States.
Yeah,
and you're not seeing it.
If he didn't operate like the way that he does currently, you wouldn't get the fucking sound bites that you're getting. It's not access journalism at all. You're wrong. It's not access journalism at all.
We're not seeing innovation. In fact, we're seeing fraudsters take our money.
If you guys saw, the clip that did the most rounds was when Nick tried and failed to pronounce the word benevolent.
Who do you think are the 3 most benevolent billionaires?
What do you mean by the word benevolent?
Just well-intentioned, positive billionaires who you think are creating, net positive societal progress.
Trump? Our president?
Because he never said it right and said benevolent twice, there was no way to cut the dead air or trim the stammer, so we left it in, and personally, I don't think it's that big of a deal to not know that word. I mean, he is wearing a hoodie that is making fun of immigrants for their spelling errors, but benevolent has more syllables than learning, so I get it. But the comments on this clip were brutal, actually genuinely mean, and it couldn't have felt good from his perspective to read these things. We're talking tens of thousands of people.
He doesn't know how to read, big dog. Don't worry. I don't think he's reading any of that. His mommy is probably sheltering him from all the negative commentary surrounding his video. So I don't think he saw any of that. And even if he did, I don't think he knows how to read. So he's going to be fine.
Declaring this guy is retarded, which he's not. But there are some moments in the interview that even...
Okay, maybe he's laying it on a little too thick here, okay?
Even with dead air trimmed for speed, Nick does not give his best performance, particularly when blaming immigrants for rising rent prices.
It's just simple supply and demand. If you have 20 million people who need to come and buy a house or rent an apartment, and you have other people who need it, you're going to raise the prices.
Suggesting that Muslim Americans keep multiple wives in private while dismissing the association with his own religion, Mormonism, and polygamy as just a harmful stereotype.
As far as the wives go, that's not a thing in Utah?
It's not a thing in Utah.
That's a negative stereotype?
Negative stereotype.
And also confronting me about staying silent on the death of Charlie Kirk, while admitting that he consciously chose to not watch the video that I made in the immediate aftermath of it.
And so I thought that was kind of messed up of you to not publicly denounce what happened to Charlie Kirk.
I did.
And I didn't even watch the interview because I didn't want to watch that.
Well, you should watch it.
I don't want to.
Well, you should watch the video.
No! No! I don't want to. You made me feel bad. Because I imagine you didn't say anything. And I'm still mad about how I felt. That's a perfect demonstration of how right-wingers operate, dude. I mean, come on. Come on.
Say some stuff in it.
Okay, cool.
None of these moments were a very good look for Nick, but I did not engineer them that way. And if I was a betting man, I would suggest that much of the hostility displayed toward him in the comments is because his reporting, which was signal boosted by Trump and his cronies, has been a driving factor in ICE's decision to escalate their presence in Minneapolis. You know,
bro, that's someone's son. Dog, I have just as much smoke for her demon mother, too. Okay, that hell spawn was developed somewhere. Okay. Fuck you mean? Yeah, fuck them both. Him and his dumbass mom who drives him around everywhere and went to prom with him. The fuck?
kidnapping kids from local high schools, terrorizing U.S. citizens in their own communities, shooting people on the streets, and hiding behind masks like the goddamn cowards they are. However, that's just my personal opinion. I don't like ICE. I don't like Trump, which is something that I made clear to Nick in the interview.
What do you think about Trump?
I don't like him. There was no deception anywhere. But sometimes, and I'm not sure what the word is for this in the journalism field, the person that you interview views your fans as an extension of you. So if your fans are dicks to them, they kind of feel like that's you shading them. And that's definitely what happened. Right after the benevolent clip went micro-viral, Nick began to send texts to me that alluded to the footage being manipulated, writing, "Greenland will be epic and cold. Let me know if you need any locals. I still have some contacts there. Just curious though, why didn't you post a full 2+ hour interview instead of the selected 1 hour of the interview?" Notice the word selected. Nick suggests that I cherry-picked his worst moments, which is concerning because we consciously did the opposite. But as you can see from these texts, I explained our entire editing process.
Yeah, by the way, this is not him talking to Nick. This is him talking to Nick's mom. Just so we're clear. I am still going with Nick Shirtley does not know how to read or write. He is illiterate. I think this is Nick's mom.
Him, as I did to all of you, and as I mentioned, even offered to send him all of the raw video files when I get home from Greenland, which I'm doing now, and gave him full permission to clip any and all moments of the piece for his own socials. Fast forward to 2 days later. I wake up in Nuuk, Greenland to see that Nick has posted a video filmed on a sly side camera, captioned something like, "In case you guys want to know how the interview really went, here's this." Nick's bullshit crybaby video here points to 2 pieces of damning evidence. Exhibit A. Nick grills me here about Democrat cities being catastrophic failures after failing to understand that I am not a supporter of the Democrat Party. I am from Seattle, a failed blue city, and then asks me to name thriving blue cities. So I named Austin, Nashville, El Paso, and then while smirking, I mentioned Denver because as shown in Nick's angle, I didn't actually know if Denver was doing well because I don't spend much time in Colorado.
Like, when have you seen an American city? What American city is prospering right now?
Austin.
Austin. Name another one.
El Paso, Texas.
Name another one. You know so many city good. You name city names so good. Name more city. Are you God? Why do you know so many city name? Can you name another city name? I need mommy tell me city names when I go to sleep.
Texas.
El Paso, Texas is prospering?
Yeah. I think.
Why you think?
It's doing better. New bars and restaurants have opened. But I can probably think of some better examples.
Like what?
Nashville's doing good. Austin's doing good. Phoenix is doing good. Basically, any place with low state tax is getting a lot of...
In any place that's not Democrat.
I don't know about that. I mean...
Name a Democrat city that's prospering right now.
Well, it would have to be one that's affordable.
Name one.
A city.
It's ironic, but it's Minneapolis. Like, literally, Minneapolis is, before this last round of, like, federal punishments, is straight up one of the best cities in America, one of the most thriving cities in the United States of America. Isn't that fucking crazy? Like, Donald Trump is punishing a blue city in a blue state for not voting for him, and they were doing fine. They were doing great, as a matter of fact. They were doing much better than major blue metros that are not doing fine because of the fucking insane influence of the real estate lobby, making it impossible to live there. So much so that while we were talking about the mayoral race that was going on, shouts out to Omar Fateh, there were conversations in this chat between me and another chatter saying, well, affordability is not as big as a problem in Minneapolis because the Minneapolis has actually been pretty on the ball under the leadership of Jacob Fry, regardless of all the other problems, and they've built quite a bit. They've built quite a bit of housing and keeping prices relatively affordable in comparison to other major metropolitan areas.
Inside of a blue state that is prospering. Denver.
Why are you smirking?
Because I don't know if it's prospering or
Because
not.
it's not. See, you can't even answer the question, dude.
I don't know.
Why is he getting so mad?
It's not prospering. Denver's not prospering either.
But in post-production, I did some research and found out that my intuition was correct. Denver.
Did you make that face because you think Seattle is not a failed blue city? Yes, I don't. I think people grossly over-exaggerate how poorly blue cities are doing in this fucking country, especially when they're some of the best places to live, which is part of the fucking problem, ironically enough. It's gross and it fucking pisses me off. Have you been to one of these like fucking forgotten towns in this goddamn country? What the fuck are you talking about? Go to Springfield, Ohio, okay? The reason why I'm bringing up Springfield, Ohio is because it's one of those forgotten towns, and it got a high amount of Haitian migrants that came into the town and actually helped it grow by quite a bit, okay? Springfield, Ohio is one of these forgotten towns. If you go to any number of different cities around this country, okay, that were basically abandoned, you will understand in comparison to like these major metropolitan areas, they're in a far worse condition overall. What's to make matters worse, like people talk about Chinese tier 1 cities and go, oh, why don't you go to a rural area to fucking see what it's like? It's like, bitch, I've been to rural areas in America too, okay? Let me tell you, their fucking tier 1 cities are better than our major metropolitan cities, and their rural areas are also developing at a rapid clip, okay? Every city, large or small, in the United States of America, every town, large or small, in the United States of America is on a downtrend. Do you understand? So yes, while major metropolitan areas are in a state of dire disrepair, okay, so are many rural towns. Also, what is that old saying? Yeah, thank God for Mississippi. Exactly.
Is currently experiencing a decline in violence and property crime, a large influx in population, job growth in the aerospace, tech, and healthcare sectors, and a number of other great things. So I chose to trim a brief section after I mentioned Denver that indicates a bit of self-doubt, given that I ended up being correct. I also trimmed a soundbite where I said that many Democrat cities will run poorly because it was redundant.
Name one. Name one. Philadelphia, Boston, New York City, Los Angeles. These are great cities to live in. What the fuck are you talking about? Minneapolis, as I already mentioned. Chicago. Chicago's fucking beautiful. New York City is shit. Boston is trash. Okay, guys. There's good and the bad. I was just in Detroit. Detroit is fucking awesome too. Like, the thing is, a lot of these places could be more livable, okay? They could be much nicer. They could be more livable. A lot of that stems from the corrosive influence of the real estate lobby, where they keep the inventory low so that the homeowners, which oftentimes comprise like 60% of the population and certainly are overrepresented in the voter eligible population, the ones that do actually go out and vote, homeowners, want all of their fucking net worth to be associated with their housing, because housing is no longer just shelter, but instead people's livelihood. They take mortgages out, or they used to, not anymore. Now the interest rates are crazy, but they used to take mortgages out, okay? And it's their leverage. For many of these people, they only know the price of housing going up. Their entire lives revolve around the price of housing going up. So if the price of housing goes down because there's now, more readily available inventory, for example, okay, then all of a sudden, a lot of these people who perceive themselves to be like upper middle class individuals, people with a nest egg or whatever, are going to be poorer in comparison. This is the major problem. I say crash the housing market, for the record. I think, or not crash the housing market, but like burst the housing bubble and let 1 million houses bloom, okay? Let 1 million units bloom, make all different types of affordable housing, make government housing, okay, to change the housing market in this country. It'd be fucking awesome. Decommodify housing.
After our conversation about Denver, I then launched into a tirade about how I am not a Democrat, don't believe in the capacity of the two-party system to enact meaningful change, believe that Gavin Newsom has misappropriated California's tax revenue through NGOs, reinforce my belief in voting on a local level, and then give Nick the benefit of the doubt and say that I hope he's right about Trump and the GOP's ability to mitigate the affordability crisis that's made many places like my hometown, Seattle, unlivable for those who grew up there.
So I support.
Featuring Erica Kirk, confirmed speaker, make heaven crowded. Bro, why do they call it make heaven crowded? It almost feels like a cult, like they're all gonna drink the Kool-Aid and die. Isn't that weird? That's a weird ass fucking name for a tour. Oh, that's what he said too. Do we set up a big ass Kool-Aid stand outside the venue?
For voting on a local level, for sure.
I also suggest if you're watching this and you want to see videos that I've made about dysfunctional blue cities, watch San Francisco.
Wait, did you just say, wouldn't you not go to heaven if you commit suicide? Brother, you think any Republican that's a part of Turning Point USA is going to heaven? Are you out of your fucking mind? I don't think suicide is the least of their worries, okay? If heaven and hell is real, let me fucking tell you something. Ain't no Republican is going to heaven, okay? Are you kidding me? They're all going to fucking hell, big dog. Their entire political output is about harming others. Why the fuck do you think they're going to heaven anyway? They're going to hell. They're going to super hell. If heaven and hell are real, they're going to hell forever, permanently.
Streets, Albuquerque streets, Las Vegas tunnels, and Philly streets. So the second clip that Nick posted really makes my blood boil because it is so disingenuous. As I mentioned 6 or 7 times in this interview, Nick references the stat that 89% of fraud in Minnesota is committed by Somalis. We aired the version where we asked him to show us the data on his phone, which he found using Google search results powered by ChatGPT. So in the video he posted, we can see me look in the camera after he shows it to me and saying something like, "All right, damn, I guess he's right then. Let's put that on screen."
Here, right here, the figure 89% does not represent the total percentage of all fraud in Minnesota. Instead, it refers to the percentage of individuals charged in connection with specific high-profile federal fraud cases. Somalians.
89% of those charged in connection with major. Wow.
Identified as Somalian Americans.
Well, looks like it looks like
I'm interested to see what you put in this interview, because
looks like there is a problem with fraud.
He is kind of right. However, the stat refers specifically to the already litigated Feeding Our Future case, which resulted in over 60 fraud convictions in Minnesota. The ringleader of the nonprofit behind the scam, Amy Bach, is white, but it is true that 89% of convicted defendants in that case were Somali. And that's what makes me so pissed about this.
And that's the only fucking federally, I think that's the only federal fraud case they've prosecuted in the fucking state of Minnesota. That's why this stat is fucking irrelevant. It's one singular case. Like, saying 89% of Somalis commit fraud is a psychotic extrapolation from this number. It's just not even, that's not how anything works. That's not how stats work. It's like taking a snapshot of this of the attorney, the Southern District of New York court cases, and saying like, Donald Trump is 100% of the fraud cases that were committed on that day, you know, or charged on that day. It's like, okay, sure. That's not how this works at all. Yeah, it's like saying 100% of the people who murdered OJ's wife were not convicted.
Particular piece of evidence that Nick presents. The exact thing that he is showing me on his phone in the video is what I put.
Like, there are 20 cases or 20,000 cases. How many 89 is those? It's one. It's one. It's the only one. That's the only fucking major case that the federal government prosecuted. The Department of Justice prosecuted.
On screen on the final cut. I did exactly what I said I would. He frames my decision to put that on screen as some kind of like liberal ball-busting fact check, but it's actually supplemental context for something he is literally fucking showing me, which is why it pisses me off. So that's all I have to say. I'm just in a phase in my life where I've been doing this for so long, and I care about this so much that I don't want to play these kind of games.
That's such a terrible way to twist statistics. I mean, this not even, you can't even consider that to be statistics at that point. This is New Age 1350 shit, the same misrepresenting a statistic for racist propaganda. Yes, Sean, you are right. However, it's even dumber because we have become dumber as a country. Because at least with the 1350 shit, the twisting of statistics is, it comes from misunderstanding what conviction and clearance rates look like. And you're just presenting arrest rates or arrest numbers without factoring any of that other stuff to make it seem like it's something different. With 89%, you're just looking at one fucking case, dude. One case. Like, it's crazy. Our races are getting dumber, is what I'm saying. This is kind of what I was talking about with Nick Shirley's commentary in general, where, like, back in the day, at least, like, James O'Keefe would put a little bit of effort, right? Can you explain the 1350 thing? Yes, 13% of the population is black. And racists will always channel this their racist sentiment by saying 13% of the population is black, but they make up 50% of the crime. This is not true. Okay, this is completely untrue. Number one, black communities are over-policed. Black communities not only are over-policed, but as a consequence of being over-policed, black communities end up getting arrested at higher rates. Not only that, but also the number that we're looking at, the 50% number, is from FBI stats from, I forget exactly when, but FBI stats that show arrest numbers, okay? Black people are more likely to be racially profiled, more likely to receive higher sentence. There's a sentencing disparity. I saw what happened the day before MLK Day, by the way. FD did not approve. Okay, but he shocked me too. To be fair, I also got shocked. I did shock Arky a lot more. I know it was messed up. I didn't realize how it looked. It was a bad look. It wasn't good. Yes, the statistic that we're talking about is based on arrests, not convictions. Not only are black people over prosecuted and receive much longer sentences, not only are black communities over policed, okay? But on top of that, these are simply arrest numbers. An arrest does not fucking mean that this person was charged or convicted. Okay? That's the reason why the 1350 number is bullshit. Having said that, this is even dumber than that, because the 89%, like, if that case did not have like 60 co-conspirators that were charged and prosecuted and arrested and convicted, and instead had 10 co-conspirators and 8 of them happen to be Somali, you could still say 80% of the people that were arrested and prosecuted were Somali. It's just ridiculous. It's one case.
Especially with people who can't take an L and want to put my credibility on the line by spinning things in a way that benefits their reputation.
He literally went out of his way to try and make me look bad, which is not cool. And I wouldn't say that's like very benevolent of him to do.
I think my policy moving forward, especially when working with people who are filming their own versions of things and lack the integrity, to be honest.
I talked to him about this, by the way. Dem Insider rips Mamdani bidet hopes for Gracie Mansion, cites Trump White House ballroom bathroom renovation hypocrisy. Prominent New York City Democrat calls Zohran Mamdani's plan hypocritical given his criticism of President Trump's White House bathroom renovations because he's putting a fucking bidet. And I 100% support him in this endeavor. We have obviously talked about bidets in general when I interviewed him. And yes, this is fucking ridiculous that they have something to say about this. We are going to make white people wash their asses, okay? Sorry, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in Mamdanistan. It's gonna happen with woke Sharia. You will have a bidet whether you like it or not. It is ridiculous. It's one of the most ridiculous things in the Western world that like all of these fucking bathrooms do not have bidets. White people walk around with unwashed asses. It doesn't make any sense. It's so fucking weird, man. It's so goddamn weird. Yeah, it's also $30. Like you can literally get it for like $30 on Amazon. Or just use soap. The fuck do you mean? You're shitting. After you shit, you just fucking twist the knob and it just sprays water into your asshole. That's it. It's the simplest thing of all time. It doesn't make any sense. White people shouldn't have to go to Japan for the first time ever, white boy Mecca, to understand that like bidets are good, okay? I know white supremacy dictates that you only think certain kinds of non-white people are actually good and modern and have civilization or whatever, but like, you know, there are far more people out here washing their asses on a daily fucking basis than not, okay? White people are the minority around the globe. Wash your fucking ass. Is it effing? What the hell? That's crazy. Anyway, 3-second F. All right, well, it doesn't matter because I'm ending it right now. I'm tired and it's been 8 hours and 30 minutes. I went long today. I went freaking long today, baby. What is happening? I don't know why it's not. All right. Love you guys. The fuck? It's not loading. Okay. Tomorrow I'll be live with the podcast where we're gonna be talking to MAGA parents and stuff. Love you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace. Bye bye.
Sunny Los Angeles, California, says Hassan. The starlight to the starlight to the topic just begun. There